Welcome back to another episode of BallzOut. What up, bitches?
Let him out. Let him out.
Good. How you feeling, bro? Little hurt?
I mean, Mets had 100 wins.
That was disappointing,
Bounced
but
in
you
the
know
first round,
they got to the playoffs.
It sucks.
I said that earlier. That's a win. That's a win. So
Little butthurt
It's
action
not,
for
but
John.
Sure, yeah.
it's
Let's
a
not
win.
talk about it.
How is everybody else feeling?
Feeling
Everybody
good.
feeling
Feeling good.
We had a good
Here.
weekend.
Amazing.
Bucks won. Cowboys won.
Giants
Cowboys
won.
still winning.
The Giants
All right.
won.
All right.
Still
I
winning.
love it.
Cowboys still winning.
So guys, we're gonna
pooper
talk about a
rush.
couple of things today. We'll
we
talk. We'll talk about Matt Rhule got fired.
Finally.
Get them the fuck out.
We're gonna talk about my boy Brady and refs helping the Bucks win yesterday. Supposedly, apparently, according to you, we were up
the
21-15.
refs
No,
won
we
the
were up
game
21-15.
yesterday.
But no, let's just
okay.
we'll hold off. But fucking
What
hater.
happened to the
We'll
last
hold off
half?
on that.
And
Weird.
we'll talk about Kanye West. But before we get into
Who's
that,
guy?
I got my Yeezys on, by the way.
Oh, sorry
Before
to
we
hear
get into that, I want to say I'm
Louis
wearing my
stepped in
WNBA T-shirt
Ah, here
representing.
we go.
Let's go.
that. Here we go.
All right.
Who's on the back?
Kelsey Plum.
Yeah,
Kelsey.
such a-
Ladies,
yeah. Such a
what
bandwagon
sport
guy.
is that? Ladies, what
Yeah.
sport?
WNBA.
What
WNBA,
sport?
baby.
All right.
He
Before
didn't
we
even
get
know the name of the team. That's-
Las Vegas, bro. Las Vegas Aces.
Las
Come
Vegas
on.
what?
The Aces.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man.
All right. He had to look down. He had to double check.
But before we get started, like, comment, subscribe. You, right there. I'll give you a 5 seconds.
The other one
4,
back there.
3. Yep, there you go.
You're not
Thank
doing
you.
it.
Yep,
Do it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. And we'll start off with the balls out of the week. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with Mr. Danny. What's up, bro? What you got?
Daniel
mean-
LaRusso.
What you got?
I mean, who's balling out nowadays, right?
You
This
tell
guy,
us.
number 11 on the Cowboys, Micah Parsons, is a motherfucking game changer.
He's a beast.
Game fucking changer.
I got him on my fantasy.
Him,
Helped me a
Dan
lot.
Quinn, the best additions the Cowboys have.
Why does Dan Quinn sound like a coach name? Is that a coach name too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the defensive coordinator.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
what?
Now you
I've heard
confused
that.
me. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, I thought that was another linebacker or
Nah,
something.
bro,
All right,
nah.
cool.
We went on another level once we picked him up.
Okay.
So, the dude played with, I think, like half a nut yesterday.
What
guys
did he
see
do
this shit?
yesterday?
We don't know yet. There was some
Balls
kind
in?
of growing issue.
That was it?
It might be one ball out. We don't
One
know.
ball in, one-
Did he
yo,
hurt his ball? Is that what I mean?
he
I'm-
had a growing issue yesterday.
So, yeah,
that
like
he
a
was
hernia.
fighting through.
Like a hernia?
If you, bro, you gotta see after every play. This
he
dude,
would be like,
bro, he was hiding from the camera. He did not want to get pulled out from that game.
you think he got stepped on or some shit?
No, it's a groin strain.
I don't know.
I mean,
I didn't
he
see it.
pushes
So I don't know what
against
he's-
the wall of like.
If your groin hurts, are you gonna keep
Like-
playing football? Like you're gonna keep
Common
fucking trying to
injury.
tackle people and shit?
Well, that's why he's his balls out.
Did somebody step on
Okay,
his
literally.
balls?
But just nowadays,
Guys, I'm not a doctor. I'm just
nowadays
asking.
when you have like LeBrons out there, the biggest flop fucking queens out there, but this kid played through all that shit with the growing issue. I think got 2 sacks after that. The kid's a fucking.
Yeah, he's a monster.
He's
Yeah.
balling out.
All
so.
right, we'll give him
Is
balls
he-
out.
Is
Yeah.
he more? I
The face of the Cowboys?
I thought Cooper Rush would get some love from you.
Yeah, for real.
So-
Is there a quarterback
so here-
controversy?
here-
the
here's-
throws yesterday were
Here's
legit.
yeah, but the majority of the points we got was from defense. Defense won that game.
That's
yesterday.
facts.
But
How many
that's
times did they
lost
score?
A lot of games for you. Cooper Rush
He-
isn't
he
losing
has.
games. For
I'm
you.
100
Is there a quarterback controversy?
He-
Jerry Jones said
Yeah.
he would love one, which we know what he means, right?
Right.
He wants.
If
Who
you
are you
ask
pulling
me,
for
if
right
you
now?
ask me, there is, because we've talked about this before. If my team is trying to win, we're gonna put the people we need in the right places.
Who do you want to play? Do you want if Dak is ready to go next week? Who do you
If
want
he's
to play?
ready to go, I
You.
want him to sit out till Cooper Rush shows a fucking flaw in his game.
So this Cooper Rush that you've seen right now,
Right
is
now
good enough. Like
is
you'll
who
ride
I'm
with him.
confident with. Yes.
Is
To
it
get me
because
to
you're
the
winning,
playoffs.
or is it because
To
you
get-
actually see
No,
that
it's
he's
because they're
good?
winning.
No, if you look
I know,
at
right?
how,
Has to be.
It is.
if you look at how we're winning,
Yes, it
Yeah.
should be.
if you look at how we're winning,
Is
this
the
is why I
defense-
like him. We're running the shit out of that ball again. That's why we're fucking winning.
Let me ask you this:
Yeah,
Is
but
the defense,
is that a Cooper Rush thing? Like,
Yeah.
is he's audibling into those plays,
Yeah,
or is that
look
the
at him.
offensive
Look at him.
coordinator calling those
Look
plays?
at him on the line. That boy makes changes.
I've
He's
always
legit.
thought if the
Well,
quarterback,
then there it is.
Yeah.
if the offense, if the team sucked with Cooper Rush starting, he would get the blame. So I think you got to give him the credit.
You got to give him the
I've
credit.
always
No.
thought that.
I for 100%. I give him.
I'm agreeing
yes.
with you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm saying for
Well, it
everyone,
makes sense.
quarterbacks
But to
get
me-
the blame. You got to get the credit.
You gotta
No,
get the
no,
credit.
I agree, but to me, who's winning these games is defense. It's not offense. We're not scoring enough to be like, oh, we're killing these guys. And
Yeah,
that's
but
my
what he's-
worry with
what
You
he's
just
saying
need a
is-
game manager, and
Yeah.
that's what he's
That's what
doing.
he
That's why
is.
I'm
He's
saying
managing
he
the
should
game.
get credit
Right,
for that
right.
because
See, like-
if he were throwing picks and you guys were losing short
Yeah.
games, everyone would say,
I think
oh,
what it
Cooper
is-
Rush.
And with
is,
that being said, the throws. I mean, those are real throws he's doing. They're
That's what I
accurate
said.
throws.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not as strong as
I think
Dak's,
that
but
he's
No,
less
he's
of
more
a-
accurate.
He's
What-
less
that's
of
the
like
thing. I think he's more
a
accurate than
dynamic quarterback
Yeah,
than
for
Dak is,
sure.
but he's making less mistakes.
for sure.
See, the issue
So-
is that Dak is too aggressive without being that accurate. And that becomes a problem. He loses games for you guys.
He's on his
But
high
then
from
Cooper
his first
Rush-
2 years.
Cooper Rush is more of a game manager, and he's more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
And that he's not winning games for you guys, but he's winning games for you guys. Because if you guys don't score
sure.
points,
Right.
For
the
sure.
defense can't.
Well, the
you're
thing
not.
of it
You can't
is
expect
he's
them to
not
score every
winning
week.
games, but he's not losing games. Like Dak would give the game
Yes.
away.
Yeah.
Because they're
Here's
being
the other
more
thing.
That was the-
Here's
they're
the
more
other thing. He would
careful
find
with
ways
us.
to
Yeah.
lose.
They're
Here's the
more
other
careful.
thing too.
Yeah, that's
Almost
what it is.
every
the
single
game plan's
game
changed.
that that I've watched him play, if we get scored on, he comes right fucking back. Like there's no. It takes 2.5 quarters to finally catch up. Like yesterday's game. With what's his Cooper Kupp had that 75-yard freaking catch. And
The
run.
only play they made.
Right after that, who we had Pollard for like 60 yards, ran it.
Yeah,
in.
but that
Like,
wasn't Rush. That was Pollard.
bro. Like,
I'm just saying, like that was a
can
Pollard
I
thing.
give him the credit or not? Because we're talking about
If he made the audible, then yes.
right.
Yeah, I mean, you
Are
can't
we
really-
on there?
The-
We don't.
I think the quarterbacks get the credit no matter what. Because
I don't know
the quarterback
if
is-
Tony Pollard runs for 60 yards and breaks one. How are we giving that to Cooper Rush? It's
If
like,
he
look
made
at-
the
They
audible.
respect
If he
his
made it
throws,
audible,
they
yeah.
respect his throws.
Yeah,
Dude, they're
and maybe
not
he
able
was-
to sell out on the run.
They exactly.
He's proven to be.
No, that makes
I don't
sense.
wanna
That
say
makes sense.
dangerous.
That makes
I
sense.
don't wanna say
possibly,
dangerous.
it possibly
That makes
makes
sense.
I'm just trying to change his balls out to Cooper
Right.
Rush.
That's
So
what-
I really,
No, no, no.
I really,
Micah did his thing
I
yesterday.
wanted that. Believe it or not, that's who I wanted to do last week. I wanted to do a Cooper Rush.
You weren't here.
But I wasn't here. You
Right.
know. But guys, if you add in last year's game, this is a starting quarterback, 5-0,
He's so excited.
5-0, bro. That's pretty impressive.
yeah, that's true. I mean, they only lost the one.
There's only one
Dak
other
was in.
quarterback.
I can't
right
even
now
say
who's
anything.
5-0.
I can't because
want
he
to,
is.
though.
I
Yeah,
want
he-
to
you
so
are.
bad, but he's 5-0. We'll give it to him.
Yep.
We'll give it
Agreed.
to him.
There's
I'm
only
breaking
one
out
other
in
quarterback.
But
highs
that was-
that's 5-0
but-
about the
but-
Cowboys.
They're playing good. They lost against my boys, but they're playing good. So
whatever.
good
He's-
job.
That old guy.
Good job.
We'll get him next time.
Good one.
All right, what you got for us? Good job. What you got
Is
for
that
us,
me?
Shore?
I
Yep.
mean, who do you think it's going to be? The New York Giants.
I thought you were
Gotta
gonna
be.
say the
Listen,
WNBA. I was like,
G-Man.
yeah, let's
It's got
go.
to be the G-Men.
All right,
And okay, it's
The
watered-
whole team?
yes
top
and no.
to bottom.
Right,
Wait,
but
wait,
yes.
okay, I want to hear
I
this.
mean, it's got to be it's got to be Dable. You know, really. I mean, bro, he goes in second half. We're down 17-3. Goes in second half, makes all the adjustments, comes out, makes it happen. It's watered down because I'm a Giants fan, true, but I haven't been able to say this for years.
No,
and this is the
it's
biggest
true.
win that they've had in years. To beat
And
the
they were
Packers.
down.
That was
Thank
it
God
was-
for
It
London.
felt like the same old
It felt
Giants.
like the same old shit. It
I
was like, oh, man, here we
17-3
go.
going into the half. I
Turn the
would have
game
bet
off.
everything
Yeah.
that they're not going to come back
Yeah.
on the Packers.
Yeah.
So-
I picked them.
I know you
did?
picked them,
That's a strong
but
pick.
the question is,
I
would you
picked
have
them
picked
at
them?
halftime.
If they played in New
Okay,
York,
nuts.
if they played in New York or Green Bay, would you win this game?
If they played in, I
We
don't
could
know,
have played that
maybe.
game
I
on
think.
Mars.
I think
No,
y'all would
that-
have lost.
We could have
if,
played
if
it on
you
Green
were
Bay.
That
in
second
New York-
half was great.
I know, but I think if
That's
you
what
were
it
in New
is.
York or in Green
You
Bay,
think
it
just
would
London?
have-
Because
yeah.
they won three
That-
times in London?
It's just the.
I mean, it
crowd.
could be.
It's just
Well,
the
no, I don't think it's the
crowd.
crowd. It could be the different environment,
Yeah.
the jet lag.
I mean, we were
maybe it's
losing
a lot of that.
17
See
to
what's
3.
going
And
on?
that doesn't make
We
a whole
I'm
lot of
not-
sense.
listen.
We just came back 17-3 against
doesn't
the
make a whole lot of
Packers, and
sense.
they're like, oh,
It's like,
'cause you were
oh,
in
If
London.
this
Yeah.
makes
Get
sense,
the
I was
heck
more
outta here.
shocked than impressed.
Nah, that makes
Does
makes
that make
no
sense?
sense.
It makes no
Oh,
sense.
bro, you were wait.
Makes no sense.
You were more shocked than impressed.
I was impressed.
No. I know he said that.
I was
but you
impressed.
You were not expecting to beat the G-Men going down
picked them.
17-3.
I picked them.
Not going down 17-3 is what I'm talking about.
99.4
Bro.
percentile.
I mean,
I'm
I was impressed.
You didn't pick the G-men, so you were
At
not.
17-3,
You were
I
shocked.
didn't think they were going to win.
No. Even before that,
I
you
wasn't
didn't pick
shocked.
them.
I was fucking impressed. I was like, wow, look at these guys.
There's
Look
no
what they
shock.
Dabo gets credit. 100%.
did.
I agree.
Credit,
I agree.
And
100%.
my man Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes.
You got to give him credit.
You guys, but see,
Dimes.
And
no,
I've been saying that
no,
about
no.
Jones for a long
Oh,
time.
John's been a
Guys,
huge fan.
stop.
Once
stop.
he gets an O
Stop.
line, once he gets a good coach, I've been telling you.
The credit is going to the wrong people. The credit should go to Dabo, and the
Guys,
credit.
how are we not going to bring this up? John's been giving me shit.
No, I just said
fucking
no. That's
2
bullshit.
years.
We know
No.
that.
2 years.
No.
Hating Daniel
No.
Jones.
Jones
You do.
couldn't do it by himself.
Shitting
Well,
on
but you
Daniel
fucking
Jones.
hate him. He's not that.
Malik
he's still
Willis-
not that good.
Malik
I don't
Willis-
know why you giving him
He's
credit.
Not that
No,
good.
bro.
Saquon Barkley is the game changer for you
Listen,
guys.
Can I
Jones
finish?
was-
Because
It's
my
not
balls
Jones.
out.
Until he gets hurt.
It's my balls out. So, and I have
finish.
this here. Barkley goes down. We're still losing. Barkley goes
came
out.
back.
Okay, yeah, but again, he goes down. Jones goes 7 for 8. Right, it's a 91-yard drive.
Couple scrambles.
Couple
Vanilla
scrambles.
Vic.
7 for 8. He ran 2 times for first downs, twice with his busted up fucking ankle. Right, and then we end up putting the
chills.
hands all bleeding. He's beat up. Right, and bro, we got nobody.
Bro,
we
but
got nobody at
but you're
receiver.
making him sound like fucking Peyton Manning
No,
right
what
now.
I'm
or
making
some
it sound
shit.
like is this:
Can
is
you
he
just
Faster than
he's,
Manning.
is he
He's
a,
the Alex Smith
I'll
right
say
now.
this.
Like, it's okay.
I'll tell you exactly what he is. Is he the best quarterback? No. Is he a fucking leader? 1,000%.
Damn right.
What?
1,000%.
Oh
Bro,
my god!
yes.
Right.
Oh my.
I'd follow
bro.
him into hell with a gasoline suit.
Just so you guys know, this is a lie.
No, he's a leader, man. All in his own grit, all in his own fucking moxie. The guy goes out there, and bro, think
He's
about
a new
this.
man this year. He's a new man
This year it's different, and bro, the New York media, fucking social media, everybody gives this guy shit
John.
every week. John, every week this guy comes out and fucking plays his heart out every single week. He looks like he's the only
This
guy
is
that
the
really
only
wants to
major
play.
win,
does
though. It's
Carson
hard to
Wentz.
say
How's
all
that
that right
working?
now.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Had a great game last.
He's had a great
He-
game all
he
week.
threw
I mean, all
He
year.
He threw a pick to lose
Yeah,
the game.
That was the
Bro.
last.
He did.
You know
What
who
I'm
didn't
trying
do
to
that?
Because he's
say-
aggressive.
You know who
Bro,
didn't do
There's
that?
still a whole
Danny
game
Bro.
of stuff that was happening.
Carson Wentz is not picking up those fucking first downs with his feet with a fucking busted ass ankle.
he's not.
He's not.
Nah, he's
bro,
not.
I said grit. Carson Wentz doesn't show grit.
No, we got off topic with that.
Yeah, no,
Carson
but that's
Wentz
what I'm- that's
thing.
what I'm-
No,
so-
it was
so-
a joke that I said.
so-
that missed.
Don't say
Oh,
that.
so to me, that's how I see. That's my balls out. Daniel Jones, the team, bro. His
The
players,
whole team
His
is
players
the balls
want to
out.
play for him. Yeah, I mean, but Dable, obviously, there's a huge difference there. So I mean, Dable is it.
I need you to leave Daniel
know?
Jones out of your balls out. Just
No.
it's the Giants. It's Dabo.
can't do
No,
it.
no. We just
They
said
want-
the
Guys,
No,
it was a
quarterback-
team win. It was
the
not a quarterback
team
win.
gets
Okay,
credit.
it was a team
it was
They
a
win.
team
won
win.
this. You know how I know? Because they were working while I was doing my balls out. They were working like, no. We got to give the quarterback.
See how I did that? I just
See how that
trapped
worked?
you
They were
guys
try-
in that
they were
corner.
trying to-
Yeah.
Exactly how
Listen,
that shit
I'm glad that this is all on film because if we do end up giving up a couple games, you can't go back doing this Malik Willis thing and Daniel Jones sucks. And are we going to give him
Are
a
you
contract
attacking
extension?
Ooh.
Because I'm
Are we
just-
going to give
Giant on
No,
giant
are we
crime.
gonna do
Fun
it?
fact.
I'm asking.
They're
contract
both
extension?
If he
giants.
keeps playing the way he's playing,
right now?
if he keeps playing the way he's playing, do we? I mean, I don't know who else is available really for us, but do we give him an extension?
See, you had me, and then you lost. Let's. Little
That's
by
why I
little.
said it's
maybe?
only one
Little
game. That's
by-
why I said it's only
God.
like
It's 4
let's
games.
I was
see.
like a fish. I was on the hook.
It's
you
4
know,
games.
like,
Who do you
this
guys
isn't
play
a
next
worm.
week?
We play. Who the fuck do we play next week?
Doesn't matter. It's another victim.
Tito, who do the Giants play next?
Who do we play next week?
Yeah,
Tito?
who do the Giants play next
Who
week?
are
This
the
I
is-
should know this.
who
This
are
is
the
gonna be
poor
interesting.
bastards?
I hope it's.
actually no. I think
hope-
it's,
no,
I think
the
it's-
Cowboys
no,
play
it's
the
the
Eagles.
Ravens. I
Oh, man,
think.
I can't
I
wait.
think it's the fucking Ravens. So that's
okay.
that's
Hang on.
tough.
Ooh, that's an L.
Let's say it now. 'cause
That's
you
an
just
L.
went,
That's an L.
If we beat
Speaking
them,
of the
It's an
fucking
L.
Ravens.
if we beat them,
Then what? What happens if we beat them? I
You're
don't
not
know.
gonna beat 'em.
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
you won't,
Simple.
but if you beat them,
If you
that's
listen,
when I'll be
if you beat them,
That's
if
next
you beat
level.
them, then I will come on the podcast and I'll be like, I'll give you credit. Not you, them. I'll
Right.
give them credit.
Daniel Jones.
That's a tough
No,
one.
it depends on what
Depends
Daniel
on how
I
Jones
don't care
does.
if he goes 0 for 21. If we,
No,
if we
hell no.
beat-
Then no. If you guys win, it won't be because of him. It will be in spite of him, and it will be because Saquon Barkley. That's the fucking guy that you guys are forgetting. You can give him no credit. The fucking best running back in the NFL this year, right now.
Bro,
You're not giving him any
no,
credit.
He's a beast.
No, that's
but
bad.
Well, I mean, the
it's-
Hulk
now he's
open
gonna-
up when you're scared of
don't-
Jones throwing
guys.
dimes down the field.
I think it was a total team win, but
It was.
again,
Definitely.
I
That
feel like
comeback
Jones
was
has just
insane.
got that leadership quality, and the players want to play for him, and I think that they like him better than the fans or the media does. That's what I think.
I like
Agree with that. I don't
Some
agree
of
with
this
that.
feels
but-
directed at me. But
All right, John, let's
go.
move on to you.
So I would also pick the Giants if I could, but sure covered that.
Do it, man. Do it.
So my balls out is I don't know who it is because it's anonymous. The greatest whistleblower since Snowden is the guy who leaked the video of Draymond Green just knocking Jordan Poole out. That guy's a hero because that was getting
We would've never
swept
seen
under
that.
the rug.
True.
Right? All of a sudden, Draymond's out here crying. I want to apologize to his mother, my mother, everyone's mother. None of that was happening till we saw the video.
Nope.
And I think it's interesting, and I want to see what you guys think. The team's first statement was, well, we're really going to investigate, who leaked this. Well,
Yeah.
why don't you investigate the assault that just happened, right? How about that? Like, we're focusing.
They went straight
Like
to who
your
leaked
girl
it.
cheats on you. You show her the text on her phone, and she's like, "We really got to get to the bottom of how you figured out my password." Like, we're focused on the wrong on the wrong thing
That
here.
is definitely the wrong
Let's
focus.
focus on the issue. But so two things. Is it messed up that there was no discipline going to happen? Or is this just something that happens, in locker rooms, tension, all that?
It probably happens more than we know.
Yeah, it
And
does.
two,
Yeah.
was it a sucker punch?
Okay, so to your first question, it happens all the time. There's reports all the time that say there was a scuffle. They don't give details on the scuffle.
But that was a KO.
Fucking rock.
but
Yeah,
it
he
was
dropped.
because
He dropped.
That was full.
it was because they filmed it. But if they didn't film it, we wouldn't have known that that's what happened. We didn't
But
know that it was a KO.
So you think there's other times that
Oh,
we
absolutely.
hear there was a scuffle and
I
it
don't
was a
think
KO?
about when you
I
watch-
think that was bad.
I heard
I don't think
about
that you
it
can haul
before I
off
seen
like
the
that
video,
and
though.
just fucking drill somebody the way he did, unless you're somewhat comfortable with the fact that
That's-
he knows that it's happened before.
It's
type
happened.
of
Draymond
thing.
knows that shit. He's done
Right,
that before, 100%.
right.
You
Wait,
don't just go up to somebody
you
and
guys
be
are
like,
saying Draymond's just punching the fuck
think
out.
No,
he's
I'm
a
saying
scumbag.
I'm not
I
saying
think
if it was
100%.
him. He
He's
knows
a-
that
he's
other
a dirty-
players have done it and gotten away with
Like
it.
he didn't think it
You know
was
what
a
I
big
mean?
deal.
Like,
This
yeah,
is something
right,
that
right.
happens. In,
he's done that before.
I think it was too
To
much.
me, think about Rodman. How many fucking times did he do that shit? And even
cameraman.
Jordan, he talked about it in the Last Dance. He punched somebody in the face in practice, or Steve Kerr, some shit like that, right?
Right.
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
Was it a sucker punch? 1,000,000% it was a sucker punch.
It was.
But
so-
was it?
Jordan
No, but
Poole-
Jordan Poole pushed him, right?
He pushed him
but
because he got in his
wasn't-
face.
He wasn't expecting that
The
punch,
punch.
to come back.
Right. No, I
You
don't think
It's a
expect
sucker
that from
punch.
a friend or a
It's
teammate.
a sucker punch, yeah.
Right.
You got it in his
It is
face. Literally got it in his
categorized
face like
as-
that. He pushed him back like, yo, what the fuck
Right.
you doing? He punched him. That's a sucker punch.
So
That's
that's
fucked up.
when I hear scuffles, or they say all this stuff, because it happens in baseball. You see two guys walk into the tunnel, they come back, and they say, oh, nothing happened. You
Right.
know something happened.
Yeah.
But I feel like the shove, little back and forth, usually they get separated. That's what I think. But he just laid into him. Like, that was
Yeah.
and nothing was going to happen to him.
And dropped him.
Dropped
Like, it
Dropped
wasn't like he threw a punch or like a smack.
No,
he
not
hit
that.
him and dropped him. Like, so here's my question. You asked about the team. Should they take?
Like, they're very concerned about who leaked
Who
it,
leaked
not
it,
very
right?
concerned about Draymond almost killing the kid.
It goes back to the Tua thing. Like, it's all about optics, right? It's bullshit. But should he get in trouble with the league and with his team, right? Right now, all he said is, I'm stepping away from the team and I'm taking some time to reflect or whatever the fuck he's
Which
taking
he was
time.
not.
Yeah.
He didn't feel
No.
like he needed.
He was
to
not going to
reflect
do that. He was
before.
told to do that.
Right.
Exactly. And it's like, that's not enough. If as a fan, to me, that's not enough. I don't want, if I'm a Golden State Warriors fan and I'm like, yo, my goal as a fan is for them to get to the NBA Finals this year, I think that fucks up the camaraderie, the brotherhood, everything. How do you trust
but
Draymond now on the court
Jordan
and stuff
Poole
like
doesn't
that?
Nah,
like
but
Draymond forever.
here's
They
the
can
thing.
say
That's
that
a
they
problem.
shook
Do they
hands.
trade him?
But
Do
You
bro,
they-
also
here's,
don't
no, but
win
here's the
without
thing. You're
Jordan
saying that it happens all the time, and maybe they've gotten into shit before, and it just wasn't on camera.
true.
So I mean, now because it's on camera, I mean, should something be done, or should it just be like, nah, these fucking guys fight all the time. It is what it is. You know.
Yeah, but then it's acceptable. Other people can just fucking punch somebody in the face.
but
If you do that at work, you're
it's
gonna
not
get fired.
it's not
Like,
acceptable. Whatever happens behind, whatever was gonna happen if it wasn't on camera, then that's
So
what should happen.
As messed up as I think
What are you
going to
do? Change it because people saw it?
Yes.
Why?
I
Absolutely.
I think that
that's the
fact,
problem.
because now Jordan Poole's pride is hurt, right?
Right.
People know Jordan Poole before can go out, accept an apology in private. He's still mad, but no one knows
nobody's
he got
seen
his
it.
shit
That's
wrong.
nobody's
valid
seen it.
point.
Now
That's a
everyone
valid
knows
point.
he got
Yeah.
his shit wrong.
And
that
Jordan
does change.
Poole,
That does. You're right.
2 years ago, Jordan Poole was nobody. Now Jordan Poole is an up and coming star.
Right.
They don't win without him.
They don't win the championship without him. Now, could they win without Draymond? I think they can. There's
think
other
they
players that do his role in the NBA, but I think he's a good gel. I think he's a good player. I think he's good chemistry with them.
Hell of a puncher.
Hell of a puncher. But his problem is that. His problem is you can't be scrappy against other teams and also be scrappy against your own team. It's okay to do it on the court and
Right.
stuff like that and be that fucking
Like,
guy.
this
and
guy
your
has my
elbows.
back.
But
Yeah,
let
like-
me ask you this: is that really a thing? Was Rodman not scrappy with his team?
When he got to Chicago, he
All
changed.
these guys not just scrappy all the fucking time. Maybe
Rodman's
is
a
that just
lunatic.
part of their? Charles Oakley was scrappy all the time.
Shit,
He was.
Kobe and Shaq was scrappy.
Is that just how it is when you're a competitor on that
I
level?
guess it comes back down to what John said. The optics.
That was a good
The
point.
fact
Yeah.
the
that
fact
it
that
got
his pride
released,
is hurt,
It got
yes.
released.
and that's more
And
of
as
a,
corny as
yeah.
it sounds, Draymond said it, and it's so corny, but his mom did see it, right? He probably Jordan Poole never wanted anyone to see this.
Yes.
He would go about his life, play basketball, no one would ever know. Now his phone's blowing up. Hey, I saw you got
Here-
sparked. What's going on? That
Give me a
sucks.
guess.
Yeah, that does.
That-
Give
I
me a
mean,
guess.
if I'm him, I show up with a gun the next day.
Give me a guess.
Gilbert Arenas.
Who recorded it? Give me a guess.
Well, it's
I have-
recorded by the cameras for practice.
Oh, that's where? Oh,
But
so it wasn't a
someone-
video. I thought it
No,
was
no,
a
no.
phone.
No. It was recorded by their cameras.
Oh.
So
Some
it wasn't a
intern.
cell-
So it's
That's
somebody
trouble.
internal.
That's trouble. That's trouble then.
They
I
went-
agree with-
They
I
went and
agree with
sold
it.
it. They sold it, did they not?
Yeah.
For how much? Did anybody
I don't know.
That's trouble. That's fucked up.
I mean, trouble
What if
how?
a rival told them, "Hey, we could use Draymond out for 20
so-
games"?
that's
Go ahead and
trouble.
So
release it.
now do we see why the focus is on who let this shit out
Yeah,
there?
now I get
Yeah.
it.
But that's still.
I thought it
you
was a
can't come
camera.
out
I
and
thought it
say-
was a fan that recorded it. I was like,
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But if
No,
it's
no, no.
if it's like practice footage,
Yeah, they want to know now.
that's fucked up. Who was it? If you want to come on the show, man,
Say
come
so.
on.
Yeah, they're gonna out themselves just
Either
to
way,
be on
that
our
guy-
fucking show.
That guy's my hero for releasing.
Wow.
I'm sure he got paid.
That's good. Well, keeping it on the NBA, my balls out has to do with the NBA. It's partly not.
The real NBA.
Listen, just listen me. Just
There's
hear
only
me
one
out.
NBA, just so we're saying.
Hear me out.
Okay.
It only has 3 letters, right?
No, it has a lot more letters than that. Just listen.
Okay.
Just listen. Just listen. Victor Wembanyama.
7'5".
Well, something like that.
Oh,
7
so,
foot
all right,
3,
so it
7
is
foot
the
4.
NBA. Okay.
Yeah, it's NBA.
Oh.
It's the greatest prospect that's ever come out of high school, right? Not according to me. I'm sorry. Let me say that.
Reports
not
say.
according to me. Reports say it's the greatest prospect to ever come out of high school. He's not in high school. He's coming from Europe. But as a teenager, he is 7'3", 7'2", something like that. 209 pounds. He's from France.
That ratio is wild.
Horrible.
209 pounds.
200. He's very skinny. He
7 foot.
he looks like he's like Kevin Durant but taller, right?
Okay.
He scored in Vegas this weekend when they played a
Aces?
couple of no, he didn't play the Aces. Yeah, it looked like he played the
What
Aces.
was
though.
in Vegas this weekend?
It was a high school like
Conference
AAU
thing?
type thing, conference, whatever. He scored 73 points in 70 minutes. 73 points, and it wasn't like he's 7 foot tall. It wasn't like a hook shot. It was fadeaway threes. It was crossover.
Fadeaway 3.
Fadeaway threes, crossable dribble. But he looked like Kevin Durant, but taller. I promise you.
We can't test him yet.
What's
huh?
with the head shakes?
Wait. No,
Okay.
I know why
I
he's
didn't
saying.
even say anything. Why
Because
are
he's
you-
asking you.
Nothing.
Because he's
Well,
asking
they're
you
not
what's up with the
testing
head
him
shake.
yet,
I'm like,
so-
don't say anything yet. Don't diss my fucking guy yet.
I mean, it sounds
All right.
legit so far.
He's a
No.
kid. Lewis loves the kid.
Listen,
Oh boy. Oh,
listen.
boy. Not affiliated.
He is a beast. He is a beast coming
Just edit
out
that
of
out, Tito.
the high school movement or whatever. They're saying he's going to be the number 1 pick in the NBA.
Okay.
They're also saying that he's a better prospect than LeBron James when he came out. Okay? So, my question
So
to
where's
you
this
guys.
going?
My question to you guys is: should teams, right? Should teams tank this year to take him? He's my balls out. 73 points, 70 minutes. I'm telling you, you got to go watch the video.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
The kid looks like Kevin Durant. He looks like Giannis. He looks like Kobe. He has all those moves. He can dribble. He's the point guard. He was doing all these things. Should teams tank to take him as the number 1 pick?
Well,
next year?
I mean, personally, I don't think teams should ever tank for any reason.
Integrity
ever.
of the game.
Yes.
Thank
Not
you,
only
sir.
just the integrity of the game.
you could tell Tua to come back in the game.
You have
but
all these other
can't
professional athletes, staff, coaches, etc. They're all trying to get better. They're all doing what they need to. It's not about just one fucking
It
player.
affects their careers,
It affects
too.
everything.
Yeah.
It affects their career. So it's like, oh, let's tank. Let's just fucking.
Coach gets fired.
Okay,
People-
tank,
coach
tank,
gets fired.
Tank is a crazy word.
No,
What
but
about
I'm sure-
rebuild?
I'm sure some
if they're
teams
rebuilding,
do it. I'm sure some
if they're
teams-
No,
rebuilding.
yeah, tanking is a thing.
It's a thing.
It is,
but
but-
I think that you ruin a franchise that way because
Okay.
at the same time, the other players that are there, I mean, they don't want to fucking play anymore. I wouldn't want to. You want to, you're working your ass
you're
off.
a professional. You're
You're a
getting
professional.
paid millions.
All right, so
I
you
mean-
say no, they shouldn't tank
No,
because
you're
of the
working-
integrity
you're
of the
working your
game.
ass off, man,
You
every
gotta
day.
figure it out with or without this.
What
kid.
do you
That's it,
say?
period.
Same thing.
You
gotta
say
figure
no?
it out without this kid.
What do you say?
So, if you're over this,
it's an interesting question. Now you got to
No,
think
it's not.
about the
No,
bad
it's not.
teams.
No, it's not.
Okay, it is.
so if you're like over 7'2", there's something wrong with your body. Those guys don't stay
What?
healthy.
No,
No.
it's a
I'm
fact.
serious.
They don't live long. All that
They-
stuff.
they have-
Giannis Antetokounmpo is 7 foot tall.
Say that again.
I'm just
I
saying.
said over 7 foot tall. The guy's 7'3", right? 209 pounds. He will have knee surgery before. Who was the guy from Ohio State way back? Greg Oden. Remember Greg Oden?
Yep.
He's gonna have knee surgeries before he's 20. I don't want to say this. He's gonna have a heart murmur. Like these guys are
Victor,
not.
oh my God.
They can't stay
Yeah,
healthy.
it's not-
that guy
not.
can't stay
Guys-
healthy. That guy can't play against Giannis. He can score 70 against high school kids.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he can't move like a normal person. He's not going to be able to shoot like these guys. It's all it's fake. It's
So-
all fake. Everything
so-
he's doing is fake.
Giannis came into the league smaller than him, and Giannis is 7 foot tall.
Okay.
Dirk Nowitzki,
What do you
Kevin
mean
Durant.
smaller than him?
smaller, like skinnier. He didn't weigh 200 pounds yet.
Giannis was not skinnier than him.
Giannis was super skinny when he came in the NBA. No. I'm just saying. These are facts. Like, he was very skinny.
I still agree. I still say that's like you look at Giannis now, he's built. And I get what
but
you're saying.
he
but
built
he was
himself
still
there.
kind of built when he came in. He was not that. This guy's not going to do anything. He's not going to do anything.
He is going to be a beast.
He's going to
Here's-
get signed. He's going to have surgery on something before his first game.
He won't. And here's
You
part
told
of
me you're not a doctor.
part of the reason why he left France to come to the United States and play for a I guess United States team, high school, whatever they do, whatever. It was coming over here and having better doctors that can help him with his
Yeah,
health.
that's it.
Because they're
Listen
no,
to me.
no.
With his health, his
Nailed it.
fitness. He wants to get bigger. He wants to work out better. They have better programs over here. That's why he came over
That
here.
tells
Yeah,
me
but-
that there's already concerns.
There's no concern.
I think still, based on all that, like, okay, this is what he wants. He wants to get physical.
You
That's
think
cool.
you
I
think the
want this.
NBA and everybody would be talking about him the way they are
Yeah,
if there were
there's
concerns?
busts every year.
There's no concerns.
There's
None
busts
whatsoever.
every
I
year.
think there's a point to what John's saying.
Thank you,
that
sure.
physically, that a lot of the times tends to be the situation, and maybe it's not every
Yeah,
time.
but I
And it
mentioned
might not
5
be with this
players
kid.
that
It might
or
not.
4
None of them were
players,
as tall as him.
Giannis
They're up
Giannis
there.
went in at 6'9", 190.
Yeah, 6'9" is not.
6'9".
Bro, that's 3 inches. That's nothing.
No,
Bro,
it's not.
What,
Do the
you
math.
said he's 7'2"?
That's
He's
6
7'2",
inches.
6'9".
Is
No,
this the-
you said 7'3".
this is
the- He is 7'2".
Look on your paper.
Well, he's 7'2".
This
You
is the
said 7'5".
fastball
He's
discussion
7'2"
all
right
over
there.
again.
He's 7'2".
Bro, it's math. Yeah, 7'2", 6. That's 5 inches.
6'9" to 7'2" is not 5 inches.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Victor
Yes, it is.
I'm not gonna.
Victor
Let's just call him Victor.
Wembanyama. W.
How many inches is it?
6'9" to 7'2". Well, yeah, that's
5
right.
inches.
Yeah, it's 5 inches because it's.
That's
But it's
a
still
lot.
it's still not a lot.
Bro,
Still not a lot.
Think about what you're
It's
saying.
not a lot. It's not a lot.
You're
For the NBA.
No, listen. You're like, oh,
All
five
I'm
inches
saying
not
is
a
that
lot.
Antetokounmpo.
Depends on who you're talking to.
No, all I'm saying is
Depends how much
Giannis. We'll
how
call
in
him
love
that.
they are.
Giannis came into the league wearing 190 pounds. How much does he weigh now? While he looks for that, Giannis weighed
242.
50 pounds.
Also, he grew 2 inches. He's 6'11" now.
You see what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying is, can it be done? Victor will do that.
I'm
will
not saying it
crush-
can't be done.
Yes,
I'm
he
not
will.
saying it can't be.
I watched him play. I'm going
saying-
off of what I
all
watched.
I'm saying is that 7-2.
Why are you guys hating on my balls out? By the
no,
way,
listen,
Can
not.
I have my fucking balls
When
out?
he
It
Thank
was
you.
impressive.
he brought up
scored
the physical-
73 points against
12-year-olds.
Dude,
no,
I'm with
high
that.
school players, bro.
I'm with that. He just brought up the physical
Top prospects.
limitations sometimes of someone
You
that's
got
7'2".
mad about my
That's all I'm
point,
agreeing
and it's
with.
a
That's
valid
it.
point.
It's not a valid
It's
point.
a cause for concern.
not a
That's
valid
it.
point.
But that doesn't mean he's not great at basketball and that he's not going to go do his thing. But it's just that's a
because
a valid point.
all I'm saying is I want.
Did he look
I
fast?
want him to be.
Did he look fast?
He looked better than everybody on the court.
a
It was
giraffe.
insane. It was insane,
I'm picturing it just like
a baby gazelle.
bro.
lanky freaking.
When I saw that he was that tall, I was like, oh, this is gonna. Like I thought Manute Bol. I thought
Their knees go in and shit.
I thought
like,
about all this shit, but I was so impressed with the way he was moving that I didn't think you could move like that at that height. I've never seen anybody other than Giannis, other than what's the 76ers, Embiid. That's another person that's really tall and he's actually heavier that moves like other people don't move. That's
Right.
They're making them different nowadays. When I say there, I mean
scientists.
Yeah.
I mean God.
They made this guy in a lab.
France made him in the lab. Hey, I mean, I'm just saying.
It's possible.
So, anyways, that is my balls out.
balls
Victor,
It's legit.
Victor. I cannot wait for you to join the Bulls. The Bulls are going to tank this year and bring you on. They're not going to do that,
Hope
but
you guys got a good trainer.
And doctor.
yes.
And surgeon.
Tito, you got a balls out for us today?
It's a quick one.
Okay.
Really. My balls out. It's someone that we know their name for years now at this point. Always coming in as an underdog. We never believe in him, and it's happening for him, and I'm really happy for him. My balls out is Danny. I mean, he's a Cowboys fan. Always been an underdog, right?
I did not know where he was going.
I
with
had
that.
no
I
idea.
like it.
Always been an underdog. Danny's all out of nowhere. Now, I do have a question, and it's a question that I would ask Danny directly: is
Ask him.
are the Cowboys better without Dak?
Yes, for sure.
So you're not a Dak supporter
right now. Now, better with him on the sideline for now. I don't know about off the field.
I think he's saying just gone. Dak's gone.
Yeah, like,
Trade him.
Is this
no.
like for the
That's
team?
another.
Because I mean, okay, so would
That's
you
an
say
interesting point.
right? Would you say that was it Russell is his name?
Russell Wilson,
the new quarterback.
Broncos Nation.
for who?
Oh, no,
you're talking
Cooper
about
Rush.
Oh, Cooper.
Cooper
Okay,
Rush.
so Cooper, right? So is Cooper a better quarterback than Dak?
I think fundamentally he is.
Okay. Okay.
I don't agree with that.
I think so.
Because
No, I
that
don't
clears a
agree with
lot of things, right? Because like I was gonna say, because if he wasn't, then there's definitely something about the chemistry of the team that's not working with Dak, right?
Exactly.
But if
I agree.
Right.
but if you think that he's a better quarterback, that's an interesting
I don't
question.
think he's
right there.
as capable as Dak, but as far as, again, making changes on the line, making smarter throws, giving the fucking, like, if the play's not working, let's get rid of it. Dak is more of the type of, shit, that was supposed to work, so I got to throw it till it works again. And then here we are 40 throws down the line. We blew the whole fucking game because we're chasing this fucking glory.
I think what comes down to game management. Some coaches are better than other coaches at calling plays. And when it comes to quarterbacks, Dak is not as good as Cooper Rush at game management. He's better. He's been better at being like, this should be a run based on the defense. This should be a pass based on the defense. Or go to your audible. Or you got your first read, your second read, your third. He's better at that. I don't think that he's better than Dak as a quarterback and all. Dak has a bigger ceiling, a taller ceiling, and he can run. He could do so many other things that Cooper Rush can't do, but Cooper's just
results matter, right?
Yeah, Cooper's
Right.
just a
That's-
better
well,
manager.
That's my thing.
I think
and more
yes,
accurate.
Is he
think-
more capable of scrambling out the pocket? Yes, but is he great at it? No.
But
So
here's
I don't
another
care.
question.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
It's-
4 games in, and last year doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, it was 5-0, but 4 games in, and playing some decent teams and not so. Is he lucky? I mean,
No.
is it too early
No.
to tell? I mean,
No, because
would
he's come
Dak have
from
won those same
behind.
4 games?
He's come from behind in
Undrafted,
4
right?
out of the 5 games.
Would Dak have won the same 4 games?
That's a
I
good
don't.
question.
I don't
Would we
think
be
so.
sitting
That's
here
my thing.
saying
I'm
that's
not-
a good
That's
question.
what I'm saying.
breakout year?
When I say lucky, I'm not saying Cooper Rush didn't win the games. I'm saying
Would it
if
have
Dak
happened
was
anyways?
in, are the Cowboys still 4-1?
I'm
And
gonna
if
tell
they
you why-
are,
I'm gonna
is
tell you
it-
why
is the shock
Cowboys
value
fans-
I'm
still
not
there.
confident.
I'm going to tell you why
Okay.
Cowboys
Okay.
fans are not confident. Ready? The last time they saw Dak before the Bucks game, he did the whole bullshit at the end of the game and lost the game. Then he went to Tampa or to the Cowboys, and we played them, and they got destroyed by the Bucks. And that's it. That's all they've seen in the last 2 games, and he was involved, and they lost. Cooper Rush has won the last 4 games, so now it's like, no,
Right.
we're more confident in Cooper Rush. That's what it is.
I get
I
it.
think I have it figured out. The Cowboys are a running team. Do you
For
agree with
sure.
that?
Yep.
When Dak is there, they
We're
built
not.
the offense around
Exactly.
Dak
Yeah.
because Dak's the star. Dak got the money. I mean, he is a big name. He's quarterback for the Cowboys, started with success. As soon as he left, they didn't trust Cooper Rush as much. They said, we got to start running the ball. And almost by accident,
They
that
got
has
better.
turned them into
They
a
got
better
better.
team.
And which is
Do
to
they
me,
recognize that?
stupid?
No, they don't.
Because if you really
McCarthy's like,
They
Dak's
definitely
back.
don't.
I can't wait for
Yeah.
Dak
Let's
to
lose.
air it out.
Again, if we're not trying to win, then that's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna protect Dak's name, protect
Right.
the brand. Let's throw him in there. But
I
if
can't
I
we
mean,
wait.
what about putting Dak back in, and if maybe
Keep the same
maybe they
offense.
did get smart, and if they keep the same offense,
They won't.
Now
They won't.
It
Well,
becomes
won't.
much
here's
more
the-
dangerous.
Dak's not going to be a
They're
game
building.
manager.
They have built it around Dak. He
That's
got
a
the
va-
money.
no,
They
it's such a
built the whole
valid
team
point.
around them.
Absolutely.
They won't. He won't come
Absolutely.
in and say, I'm okay with throwing
Yes.
16 times.
So
a game."
switching gears, like, does Zeke suck?
I think he's better this year.
he
Overrated.
Is he
No, no,
washed?
he's overrated.
Is he just washed?
He's
Now,
overrated.
He is. He's on his decline. For
He's
sure.
played too much.
I mean,
I don't
should-
think it's that
overrated.
he's
I'm more
overrated.
confident in Pollard than Zeke.
I'm more
but,
confident in Pollard.
But there is Zeke is capable of something that Pollard is not.
What's
and
that?
Zeke can run
Wearing
through
half
a
shirts?
fucking wall.
Goal line.
Pollard,
Goal
he's
line.
like
Yeah.
Pollard needs space
So then
to
keep
do
him.
his shit.
So then keep him for
Right,
that third
exactly.
down
Bro,
back.
exactly.
Zeke should be your third down back. It
Exactly.
Bro,
shouldn't be
that
all
he's
three.
super expensive for a third down back.
Yeah, but if
well,
you're
we're past
trying
that
to win
point.
this
you
year,
got to trade him off.
I mean,
for,
when the Bucks had Mike Allstott, that's what they used him for. I would use him
yeah,
for
but
that.
he wasn't getting
there
that
is
money.
no
He wasn't
way.
getting that, but that-
And-
we're talking about 20
and-
years ago.
And
Zeke
Allstott
used to
is
be able
still
to break
more of
through
a bruiser
and do
than
what
Zeke
Pollard
is.
did,
He
can't
is,
do
but
that
you
anymore.
can use Zeke as a bruiser. You start using him like that.
Zeke's just got a lot of carries on him. For 3 years, he had 30 carries
And
a
he
game
played
at Ohio
how many
State.
years? Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say 3 years. Yeah.
Just,
But
and
even
then
that,
he did it
the
for his
formula-
first 3 years at
The
at
formula that put him on the map and put Dak on the map, it was not a passing game. It was still a running game. We win. I don't even know what the statistics, but I think it's something like 8 out of 10 games. If we're running the majority of the time, we win 8 out of 10 games.
Right.
I've had
When
enough
Dak
of the
is in there,
Cowboys for today.
when Dak is in there, again, it's let Dak throw this great fucking ball that he can't do it. That like he's not solid enough yet to count on him to do that in a high pressure moment. Cooper Rush so far has proven to me that he can make an adjustment here and there, and if it's like a quick slant or something like that, he'll do that. But Dak is always looking for all the way the fuck down
It'll
there.
be
and we're not
it'll
dropping
be
it.
interesting when Rush throws 2-3 picks in the first half.
That-
And then
see if he
how
can
it
bounce
comes
back.
That's
That
where
is a
I
huge,
feel like
huge point.
That'll
let
be-
let Rush do what he's doing now. Whatever
And
it
then-
is,
No,
it's
No,
and
but
working.
I'm saying he's bound to have a tip
You
pass
have to.
pick,
You
then
have
another
to.
one, and
You
then
have
you got
to.
to see.
But I
and
think
he
that-
won't get any better without that.
I think that makes all the difference, in my opinion. And this is not just sports; it goes into life, goes into business, everything, anything. Right? It's like it's easy to, when you're always on top, to just kind of be on top.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I think what's difficult more for most people is to get the shit kicked out of you. And
how do you recover?
Daniel Jones is again. That's
Oh
my
my
point. No
God, can
facts.
we
That's
fucking
why I
move
love
on
the
from
guy.
this?
Always back to
That
Daniel
is why I
Jones.
love the guy.
Every
But,
conversation with
grit.
Shirt turns
Grit.
around
Tell
and
him,
comes
Shirt.
back
Go
to
back to
Daniel
grit.
Jones.
But no, I think when you again, man, it's all in how you lose because you see a lot of guys just fall apart after that. They have a couple bad games and that's it. It's over.
So
They-
Cooper Rush
start
hasn't lost, so
throwing
when he
tablets.
loses,
We have
we
to
have to
see.
see how he
we
recovers.
have to see.
But you guys do know too, right? These crazy seasons or championship wins, it takes this special out of nowhere thing. Just
I
saying.
can't do this with
Well,
you.
talking about
saying.
overrated.
Yeah,
Let's talk about let's talk
I'm
some
just
more
saying.
about
Well,
overrated. So
wait.
Yeah,
So
Tom Brady.
I want to. I want to. I
Great
want to.
segue.
I want to end it with, and I'll just, I feel like what I'm hearing is that the two star players that they decided to pay a lot of money for aren't actually that great.
No, that welcome to the Cowboys.
Right. So what I'm hearing is, being a Cowboys fan is it just.
It's stressful.
It was stressful because of that, but that doesn't mean that the Cowboys are a bad team. They're winning. We just have to. I think
but they haven't.
I think
won.
we
This
owe.
is-
I
this
think
is
we
new.
owe
What
Danny an apology.
yeah, this is very new.
For sure, they owe me an apology.
I think we owe Danny an
No,
apology.
Absolutely fucking not.
No, I do not apologize.
No, I do not
I
apologize.
will never apologize
Listen,
expected
to the
anyway.
Cowboys
Listen.
or
I
any
didn't expect
Cowboys
it
fan.
anyway.
Dak, Zeke are overrated, 100%.
Facts.
And the other person that's overrated is Baker Mayfield, and now Baker Mayfield got his coach fired.
Man,
Wait a minute. That's
Got him fired.
That's not even the same conversation.
He-
Baker Mayfield,
Baker
Dak
Mayfield
Prescott,
and Dak
fucking
Prescott are in the
Zeke
same
Elliott?
level. No,
maybe
So-
You have to be fucking.
I'm not joking.
Matt Rhule
No,
got
that's a joke.
himself.
That's it for sure. That's
Maybe.
a joke.
Matt Rhule got himself fired. No one thought he was going to be good. Right? Did anyone think this guy
I
coming
did think
from
that Baker
Baylor
was going to be
was
good though
gonna-
this year. I
Some
did.
some people, I would
I
say
did.
this.
I did.
Some people
Yeah,
think
I've never been more wrong.
I didn't think he looked like a coach, which I don't know what that looks like, but I didn't think
Wow,
he looked like
what
a coach.
Dick.
Right.
I didn't think he sounded like a
That's
coach.
very
I
stereotypical
didn't-
of you.
You know,
Listen.
he looked like a Pee Wee League coach.
He looked like a
Yes.
high school
There you
coach.
go.
There you
That's
go.
that's what I mean by it.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
sorry.
yeah,
I
he
meant
did.
NFL
That's it.
That
coach.
he
Yeah.
starts his kid at quarterback no matter
No matter
what.
what.
Yeah, always,
no
every
matter
game.
what. He's like, the parents are like, but he's losing. No, but this kid's good. Don't worry. He's going to have some touchdowns. It's like Dak Prescott over there, No, no. I don't think he looked like a coach. I don't think he sounded like a coach. And I thought he was going to get fired a long time ago. I don't know
Bro,
why
I
it took him
think
so
an
long.
interesting stat is that he had an 11-27
That is terrible.
record. 11-27,
That's not
and
even
even one
interesting. That's
one
horrible.
worse than that. They lost 25 fucking games straight if they gave up 17 points or more. 25 straight.
But that's the thing. These college coaches, some of them are good. But what's the percentage? 70% of being a college coach is recruiting, right?
Yes.
A ham sandwich could coach Alabama.
well, I'll tell you
And
what.
they're going to win
Nick
11,
Saban- Nick
12
Saban
games
couldn't coach in the
because
NFL.
He brings them.
You want to know
You
what?
get
You want to know
5
what though?
stars.
He's laughing all the way to the fucking bank. He
Oh,
still owed
yeah.
$40
Oh,
million.
yeah, no, he is.
$40
He took
million.
advantage. Tepper
He still
Tepper
owes.
lost a lot of fucking money with this
Yeah.
guy.
I don't
It
think
is what it
Tepper
is.
cared.
He doesn't.
I
He's
think
got too
this
much
was
money.
all
He's
really
got too
by
much
design
money.
to transition to what he.
Well, now they got what Steve Wilkes taking over. He was 3-13 with the fucking Cardinals. So
Well,
that's not gonna work.
he's their defensive coach.
Yeah,
They're not doing
yeah,
anything
yeah,
defensively.
that's
by
not
the
gonna
way.
work
They
either,
gave up.
so.
They gave up, right? They
They're
gave
like
up on
they're
this year.
talking about
Yeah.
tanking. See, they're
Yeah.
doing it. They're just not saying they're doing it, but they're fucking
Yeah,
tanking.
They were
almost feel
doing it
like-
already.
Yeah,
I
maybe
almost
they
feel
are.
like North Carolina doesn't even want a football team anymore. I think they just wanted to go
that's
straight
good
soccer.
one.
I feel like they wanted to go straight
Look,
soccer.
I had the
bro.
question in here. Where do they go from here? They don't even have a team.
FC
is what
Charlotte.
you're saying. They turned Bank of America into just a soccer stadium.
Look.
So here's the next
I
question.
do happen to know some inside situations there. I can't
Whoa.
explain.
Oh no,
But-
just say it, bro.
But
you
I
He used
saw
to
with
work in
my
the
own
locker room.
eyes, there were structural changes to the stadium
they're leaving.
for the football club stuff.
They're leaving. They're gonna
Just
leave.
saying.
They might go to South Carolina. Is what they might
Oh,
do.
my, here we go.
Well, that was always a plan. Bro.
That's
But
what they
that
wanna
thing's
do.
bankrupt now.
So
Is it?
Baker,
Oh shit.
is Baker
He's
that
gonna sell.
bad, or
Baker's
or
a
the
backup
Panthers that
next year.
bad?
No, he's trash.
Baker's a backup next year.
He's fucking trash.
I'm gonna-
Who's
Does-
Baker?
Does he
start
have
for?
no weapons? No, not. Is it
DJ
that?
Moore?
No,
is
he has
decent.
weapons.
Okay.
He CMC, DJ Moore,
He's got
Robbie
CMC.
Anderson. He has weapons.
Yeah.
It's not. I think it's more the play calling. I don't think Baker may. I'm not gonna blame it on him.
I'm
Have
not
you
blaming
I'm,
him on him.
I'm not gonna blame it on him.
throws,
This is what I'm gonna say. No.
scrambles,
This is
though?
what I'm gonna say. I think that
Some
the
have been
coaches
I agree.
Which Matt Rhule got fired, but the coaches, you got to call better plays. Baker Mayfield is small like Drew Brees. He can't get the ball out of the pocket. It gets smacked down most
But
of the
that's
time.
part
it gets
of
smacked
being
down.
a bad quarterback.
But you got to move. You got to call plays to.
I made excuses for him a long time. He had OBJ, Jarvis Landry in Cleveland, did nothing.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, he's hurt. I thought he was going to have a good year in Carolina. He's looked worse
I think
than
he's
he
better
ever
than
had.
Sam Darnold, though.
I mean, he's better than Darnold. Yeah.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
Darnold didn't get his
It
coach
is.
fired.
I thought that before, too.
You know, again, I think Darnold is one of those. He's a prime example of the opposite of what I was saying before. He's broken. He got broken. It's like he came into the league. He lost too many games.
Sorry, Sam.
And I think he just
No, sorry to the Jets. You need to apologize. to
I
the
think he's
Jets.
just
That's
broken.
fucked up.
He's not on the Jets anymore.
He was, but he came broken from the Jets.
The Jets are glad to have him gone.
But he came broken. They broke him.
They did.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
So-
the Jets
well, no one's
management,
getting fixed.
bro.
in
Everyone
Carolina.
that
No, it's
everyone
not gonna
that
happen.
played for the Jets was broken under the old management. Now with
Jets
the
look
new
good.
new GM, new coach,
Yeah,
I mean
they
they're
do
moving in
look
the right
good.
direction.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they were fucking cursed for decades, and it was
So
just
who
bad
takes over
management.
now? Baker. No, by the way,
Darnold.
Baker's out.
yeah,
Darnold.
he's out.
Baker's out for a couple. No,
Yeah, Darnold.
he's
taking over.
he's their backup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is
They
bad.
they had to play it off, and they
Oh,
were supposed
Panthers
to do a playoff,
fans,
but
I'm
then
sorry.
last minute they just let.
I'm
Baker
gonna go ahead
take
and
over.
apologize to the
Yeah,
Panthers
I just
fans.
think Darnold's like
you won't win a
mentally
game for the
checked
rest of
out.
the year.
You know, I just don't think he has that in him anymore. You know, sometimes it just
I
happens.
I
Doesn't transition.
cannot believe how bad Mayfield has been. It's like
A lot of it is
shocking.
play calling,
I
bro.
wanna
You have
believe that,
CMC.
yeah.
You got to
I
run the
think-
ball. You have to have like having CMC. You can move out of the pocket and dump it to him. You could have cross routes that you're moving
He's
with
not,
the receiver.
Baker's not
like
even fast anymore or anything.
He can
I mean, he
still
was
move.
never a speed.
he can,
No,
he
he
can
can still
move.
move, man.
He
He's still
can
very
move.
mobile.
They're just not calling the
He
right
plays
plays.
like
I
he
promise
hates his
you.
job. I'm just saying.
Well, he probably does because
So there you go.
the fucking.
Well, that's
He's too
not going to
short.
work.
He's too short.
And he's a terrible leader.
Yes.
I think that, like Dak,
Yes.
that's why I compare him too, because Dak is not a great leader. Cooper Rush is showing that.
Right.
And when you don't have a great leader,
Dak Prescott show.
when you don't have a great leader, you tend to just don't have a direction. To give Daniel Dimes or Daniel Jones, whatever the fuck, credit,
Danny
right?
Dimes.
Danny Dimes,
Get it right.
Get it right.
He throws an interception, but he doesn't go back to that. Like he'll even if it's a bad throw or whatever, he'll try to do something with his legs.
Brushes
He'll
that
try to
shit
do
right the
something.
fuck off. And
It's
he's
true.
like, I'm back.
Relax. You
He's
have a
used
hard
to
on. That's it.
He's
No
used to
more.
it. He throws 20
But-
picks a year.
But going back to Baker, if they had a coach that would give Baker that movement of, hey, you can go this way, you can go this way, then I think they would be more successful.
I
But
feel like I feel
think
like
he would just throw
he
more
could have done
picks
better.
on
You know, I'm gonna say he could do better someplace else, but I really don't know.
there's
This
no other.
was
No, this
someplace
was
yeah, I
else.
don't
this
know
was
if
the
yeah.
that's
someplace.
true. I felt like he was
Nobody-
gonna do
He's the
better.
backup next
Nobody
year, right?
want. Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
Nobody
I think
wanted
it's
him.
over for him.
Unless he comes back in a couple weeks because he has a high ankle sprain or something, and he does something, he's a backup.
You know
next
what?
year.
Maybe with the new coach, maybe something happens. Probably not.
No.
But
Well,
He's
you
a
just said the
defensive
new
coach.
coach is
Probably
3-13
over.
defensive
he was,
coordinator.
yeah.
It's over.
I don't think
Yeah,
he's going to
turn
turn it around.
Rebuild.
Sorry, Baker.
Maybe they can have the refs help him.
Yeah.
You know. And speaking
Yeah,
of
I mean the Bucks
Worst
get that
call
all
of the
the
year?
time. So.
Nope.
Worst
No.
call of the year?
No.
Roughing
Fresh.
the passer
All right,
on
let's
Brady?
just give a
poor
recap.
Tom Brady.
All right, Bucks at 21-15. They're up 21-15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Atlanta had a run going. We stopped them. We got the ball. The Bucks are moving the ball. We're at the 40-yard line. All right, we move the ball again. We're at the 30-yard line. We throw. Brady throws a deep pass to Scotty Miller, and there's a pass interference that the refs do not call.
Fake news.
It was pass interference.
So
I
at
wish
this
we could
point,
play it here.
You have stopped moving the ball.
We stopped moving the
Because
ball.
you kept saying how great
No,
you're
no, no.
moving.
We were moving.
This is turnover on downs.
We were moving.
All right.
Yep.
It's third down. Brady gets sacked back at the 40.
Right.
Right? We could still kick a field goal. It's a long field goal. We could still kick a field goal. That sack, it looked like the guy threw him on the floor.
No, it didn't.
No, it
Not
didn't.
at all.
It looked
Not
like
at
all.
it. Relax. Hold on.
We all
Hold on.
watched. We've all watched this.
You
Guys,
can't
I'm giving a
just
recap.
say
Just
it.
let me give the recap.
You just say
Yeah,
that
go
it's
for
like
it.
they're
You're
fast.
recapping it, saying it looked.
No,
it
no.
didn't.
Listen.
He's
No.
definitely capping. Oh, is that what these kids say?
Listen.
nowadays?
Listen. It looked like he was thrown to the ground. Let me finish. It looked like it,
Says
but
who?
it wasn't. It
Right.
wasn't. It was a terrible fucking call. 100%. I didn't agree with it. I said that's bullshit, but it happened to my team, and I'm like, all
But
right.
I'll tell you why
Yeah,
it happened.
it
In my
looked- it
opinion,
looked like
it
a
happened
tackle.
because of Tua. I think.
No, of course.
I agree.
think
No,
that these
no.
refs
It
are
was very
fucking-
similar to the
that-
throw.
I think these refs are scared.
And that was Brady. Any other quarterback
And Brady,
wouldn't
facts.
have got that.
Bridgewater,
break.
Bridgewater he was thrown to the ground too. He had a
That-
concussion,
that-
the same
I don't
exact
know.
way, by the
He
way.
actually
This
hit
weekend,
his head on the ground.
I
though.
know, but it looked like Brady hit his
No, it
head.
didn't.
It did.
Not at
It did.
all.
It
Let
did.
me tell you why they called it. The way Tua got whipped, not how he landed. The way he got whipped down is how it looked like Brady was gonna go down.
That's what I said.
But it didn't happen.
it didn't happen.
Yeah,
so
but
in
therefore,
the heat of
that's
the
a
moment,
bullshit fucking
no, in the
call.
heat of the moment, the ref is like, "Oh shit, he hit his
Well,
head."
what happened? What I
Yeah,
think
like
is
he's
that
a little baby. Oh, Brady
I don't
hit
know.
his head.
Again,
They're protecting. They're
part of
trying
it,
to protect
part
the
of it's
quarterback.
Brady, true, but the other part of it is again. I bet you these refs are now in high alert. They probably got a fucking
They
whipping.
are.
We got a
They
whipping.
are. No.
session.
Sure.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
what
You know?
I'm saying is that
And-
break wouldn't have come for any other
If that
quarterback.
happens to Lamar Jackson, the
Probably not.
ref steps on his head while going to the sideline.
No,
100%.
no, it happened to Bridgewater, and
What
Nothing
happened?
happened.
No, that's the thing.
That's
Bridgewater
the-
he
legit
lost
hit
the
his
concussion.
head.
No, I don't know. I don't
No
know if they throw
flag.
flag. They don't throw
Yeah,
flag.
right,
They don't
that's-
care.
yeah.
It's Brady.
You
That's
have
my
to protect
point.
the
The
goat.
guy's going through enough.
I do
already.
You
agree
have
with
to.
that.
Yes, that's very true.
Listen, do you have to protect the face of the fucking NFL? I mean, why would you not? It's
Absolutely.
Well,
business.
this is the
It's
last.
business.
Well, the
year's
reason
face.
you
Get the
wouldn't
fuck
is
outta
because
here.
you're.
Nah.
Let's find a new one.
No, he's
not
gonna
gonna
play.
He's gonna play
Relax.
again.
He's gonna play till 50.
He'll
now.
play
There's
till
no one
50.
telling
He's
him not
getting
to.
divorced. Nobody's telling him to stay home.
But he's not playing better.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he's playing.
Last year,
He's
he
at
did.
the same
No.
level.
Right now.
Nah, he's at the same.
Right
We're
now.
just listen,
Bro, listen.
It's game 5. Relax.
It's
He's
not-
still a beast.
I'll take this one for you.
He's
I'll
still
take
a
this one
beast.
for you.
Okay,
Bro.
go ahead, please.
Okay, is he playing to the level of the first 5 games of the season that he played last year? No. Okay, so now all of a sudden he's out of the league. So he went from like arguably the best quarterback in the league
You're
to
being-
No,
That
no,
was-
no,
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 that-
no.
You
It's
guys
legit.
know-
That
no.
was extreme. That was extreme.
Nice try.
You guys
That
know.
was extreme.
No.
well. So
You
what I'm
said
saying
out
is,
of the league.
That's what
That's
I'm saying.
ridiculous.
Like,
What
come
I'm
on,
So
y'all
what are you
know-
saying? Is he B
Wait.
League?
No, he's just
He's not face
the
of the
Tom Brady
NFL,
You guys
he's
keep
saying.
holding on
He
to.
is the fucking time. He's 45.
I keep hearing.
is he still
that,
a top 10 quarterback?
but right now? Yes.
Then he's the face of
Then
the
there
fucking
you go.
league.
That's all.
He's the
That's your
face of the
answer.
league.
He's
Yes.
close.
Then he's the face
Guys,
of the league.
look.
You don't erase the GOAT
No.
because
Josh,
he's
he
a-
Josh
better now
Allen
than
and Patrick
anybody
else in the
Mahomes
league.
are
Yeah,
more the
absolutely.
face of the
100%.
league
I agree.
right now.
I agree.
100%.
But
You gotta
he
let
is
go
still,
at some point.
No, you can't. He is still good.
You
if
can't.
Jordan,
We
no,
can't.
Yeah.
if Jordan was still playing at
Yeah.
Brady's level back in the 2000s when
Allen
he
is
joined
not
the
face
Wizards,
of the- no,
he
he's
would
not
have still been the
Allen
face,
is
but he
more
wasn't.
the face of the NFL.
No, he's not.
No,
Yes, he
it's
is.
not
Mahomes
Allen.
could be.
It's
Mahomes could be.
It's not Allen. It's Mahomes.
Mahomes could be.
No.
Allen doesn't have
These
any
guys-
commercials. No,
Mahomes
nothing.
is, that's where the torch is getting passed to, but he's not the face
It's
of
already
the
been
league.
passed.
No,
Brady's
Mahomes
the
is the
face of the
face.
league.
It's already been passed.
Brady doesn't
Yeah, why
have
not?
major commercial TV deals and stuff like that. He's not doing
Those
any of that
guys are
shit.
cool. Brady's
Mahomes
not cool
is.
anymore.
Yeah,
I hate
Mahomes
to
is.
say it.
Everybody's getting that fucking Mahomes cut and shit and all that, bro.
You guys are talking about it differently. That's
The
from more of like a
face of the
popularity
league.
standpoint.
Who's
Well, that's
tuning
what I-
in to
that's what
watch?
this is.
More people would tune in to watch Mahomes or Allen.
I think
than Brady.
the Chiefs Bills tonight or Chiefs whatever. Who's playing tonight? Chiefs Raiders. The Chiefs Raiders game tonight. That's just gonna be crazy. Everybody's
that
gonna be
does
watching
more
it.
than Bucks Raiders.
Yeah,
Yes,
100%.
for sure.
If it's the Raiders Bucks, Chiefs Raiders, they're watching that game more than anything because Mahomes is the face. Now, Brady is still legit. We can't say that we got to
Yes,
give
he's
up
a
on him
great
and shit.
quarterback.
No.
Yeah, no, but stop acting like he's Mr. Impossible. He's not that guy anymore.
But you have to protect him.
Is going through divorced Brady more locked in than ever?
No.
Or are
He's
you
going through
concerned?
shit
I'm
now
concerned.
never had
no,
to
he's
go
not
through.
locked in.
concerned.
He looks like shit. Probably.
I
because
mean,
of what
but
he's
there's-
going
I
through.
think there's something to be said about an angry Tom Brady who's losing his marriage because he wants to play football at 45. I think
It doesn't make sense.
he
In his
pops
head, he's
off.
like, "Yo, I am the face of
face
of the league."
See, there it is. Thank you. Thank you.
Relax, hard.
Nope.
I am the
No, it's
face
okay.
of
Let
the
it rock.
franchise, is what I meant.
No, you said it right.
I am the face of this franchise that could
did
win
it
a
to
Super Bowl
himself.
again. I did do it to myself. I am the face of the franchise that can win a Super Bowl again. I have an opportunity to win the Super Bowl again.
Yes.
Right? I'm doing all this stuff with NFTs, with fucking Hulu, with all this, right? Why would I give up all this stuff now? I'm still playing at
For
the
love.
top of my
For
game.
love.
No, she needs to love.
What would you
him.
look? Hold
like
on.
be
But what
For
do you
love.
What do you think he's gonna lose if he stopped playing now?
Nothing.
He's gonna
He
be
loses
on
a
that-
lot.
No, he's gonna be forever on that tier.
No,
He's
he
gotta
loses
quit
a
at
lot.
some point.
forever.
He will
he's on
quit.
that
What about
tier.
her
Why
career?
does why does he
10
retire?
Super Bowls.
What's the problem with him playing?
There's
I don't
no
have a
problem
problem
with
with
it.
it.
You
No,
don't
it
think-
sounds like you do.
You don't,
No, I
you don't
don't.
think
I
that
have a
they had an agreement that he said, babe, 45.
Well,
that's it.
Okay,
And she
maybe.
said,
But I will
okay.
say this: that that
Things
shit,
change.
No, that shit got leaked on him. He didn't retire and come back. He
She's
wasn't-
obviously
The retirement was a leak.
They
He didn't
leaked it.
retire. They
She's-
retired him.
Excuse me. She's obviously pretty pissed off.
She is.
She is.
She's leaving him.
is.
Right.
Now
But
let me ask you a
fuck it.
question as someone.
There's other fish in the
which,
sea.
which
You
then
love
once
the
again,
Bucks.
if that's what she's doing, then it's just like, is he supposed to stay?
Yeah,
and
no,
not play?
fuck that.
Like,
There's
No,
other fish
I
in the
think-
sea, bro.
I think
Why?
you guys are looking at this, and
if you're Brady, would you keep playing or would you?
we don't know if at 40 she wanted him to retire. They are married. Let's
we
remember
don't-
this
we
is not
don't
a high
know.
school
we don't
girlfriend.
know if it even
They're
has
married.
anything to do with him playing football.
No, it does.
Could have
It
been
does.
something else.
It
It
So,
does.
look,
But
It
she,
does.
Well, hold
what
on,
if
yeah.
what if she told him, 5 more years? He was like, sure, she wants to do her stuff too.
I mean, that's true.
Like, if you look at it objectively,
if they
maybe
had an
he straight
agreement,
up
if they had an
agreed.
agreement,
I get it.
He did
I
a
get
Howard
it. But
Stern
what would you
interview.
do?
He did a Howard Stern interview, and he said on that interview that Giselle was telling him, like, yo, when are you going to take the kids to school? When are you going to take them to the... And he was like, that really messed with me. This was last year.
Maybe she wants to
Telling
play
you,
for the
bro.
WNBA. Maybe
All right,
that's her
Last
dream.
year's interview.
Lewis, if you had the choice and Brady came to you because you're his #1 fan, he finally responds to you in the DMs,
Brady.
and he goes,
Come on, bro.
he goes, "Hey Lewis, I know you love the Bucks. Are you okay with me retiring to save my marriage?"
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Fucking fuck her. Fuck her. Like, just do your thing.
Well, that's what he's trying to
you
do,
say
but you
get
won't
out
let him.
there and play, Tommy.
You need to go fucking play, bro. We need to win a Super Bowl.
Is he chasing the wrong ring
You're
right
asking
now?
me as a fan. He said as a fan. Now, if you ask me as a person, the whole other story. As a fan,
I'm asking you as Lewis right now.
no, as a
No.
fan, I'm gonna tell him, fuck it. You need to go play, bro. We need you.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna tell him. Try to keep it, but if you can't, I'm sorry.
No.
You need to
Go
play.
If
get,
he was,
go get
no.
the ring that matters.
if he hit you up as a human
You lose
being,
one to get another one.
as a human being, he's like, bro, fucking
This is where
If he
it's at.
comes to
give
me
me
for
advice. Give me
Played
advice.
30 years
he's
already.
got it. I would tell him to retire.
Would you?
There we go.
I would.
Hey, good guy.
If he comes to me for advice as not a fan,
and we're hanging out
then-
like bros.
yeah, bro. If we're buddies, yes. If I'm a fan, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you. Like, fucking play.
I feel like that means that he's actually, because you keep saying that he's playing like at the same level, he's top tier.
He's not.
He's no. Right now, he's not playing like that.
No, he's a little fucked up.
He
Okay.
will
This
get there.
year, no.
No,
Last
he
year,
will
he
get
was
there,
still
though.
doing this. This year, he went,
Yeah,
now he's doing this.
he will get there though. He will.
Yeah.
God willing.
No, he will.
You
100%.
can play forever now.
Now,
Without Giselle
Stephen
asking.
Stephen A. said something about this fucking call, and he blamed Brady for this call. When I was like,
Stephen A. is an asshole.
Yeah, but how can you blame Brady for the fucking call? All he's doing is getting sacked.
Right.
He's trying to run for his life. Has
Well, he
not.
doesn't
He didn't
even
say
run.
throw the flag. He was just like on the fucking floor. They threw the flag. So
No,
how
no,
is it
that's,
his fault?
That's it. That's the motion. Ref, you gonna call it or what?
Oh
That's
yes,
it. That's
Tom.
it.
Yeah.
You made him innocent, but he's not. you made him innocent, but he wasn't. He
Bro,
was
you
called
guys
for
are
that.
haters.
was
He didn't
called
do
for
anything.
that.
All he fell and was like this. I didn't say he was like, yo, he didn't get up like that. He just fell. Like they threw him on the ground.
Like what? Do it again.
It's not his fault. I don't think it's his fault. I think that going back to the Tuck rule is why Stephen A. said what he said. And
Yo, so
he
here's another
changed
quick
the-
question, little off course, but we talk about maybe their agreement or what the heck going on. Brady and his wife.
Real life stuff.
Right, real life shit. How do you think, like, when he brings like AB to live with them, like, did
Put
that
shit on.
did that kind of fuck up? She like,
No.
bro.
I don't
No,
think
I
that
don't
has
think so.
anything
Are
to
you
do with.
asking if she messed with AB?
No,
Oh.
no, fuck that.
that'd
No,
be
I'm
fucked
saying
up.
just like, why are you bringing this fucking guy?
Yeah,
this
it's not like he's
this
only
weirdo
Yeah.
with these fucking
He
problems.
was trying. No, relax.
He's for
You know?
the game. Anything
He
to
was
win.
trying
That was a
to
wild
be a
move.
human being.
He's not.
I'm
He's
You
saying,
asked me as a
do you
human
think it
being what my
affected his
advice to be
marriage
to him?
negatively?
yes.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, that's what I was.
I
gonna
don't think
ask.
she appreciated him bringing a fucking.
Who would?
Look how wild he is on TV. Imagine how wild he is
Exactly.
without cameras on.
Right.
But that's if you picture he's at their house all day, just fucking.
He
That's
had
how
him
it
living
was.
with
Bro,
him,
he
bro.
lived
Yeah,
That's
I
how
know,
it
but
was.
as that type of person, you're barely ever fucking home.
Bro, he was fucking
a
living there.
lunatic.
What are you talking
No,
about?
I get that. That's
So
he
you
can't
had-
just
he
be
let him-
out. He's
So
he's
you'd
still
have
Antonio
AB
Brown.
come live with you?
First of all, now that I know who he is, for sure not.
Yeah, but if
he's-
he helped,
But
if
he's
he benefited your
but
team.
Brady knew who he was, dude.
If he benefited
Everyone
your
knows.
team.
But that's on a personal level. I wouldn't know. I can't judge it on
No,
that.
but
I
if
don't
you're
know him on that level.
if you're a coach or a quarterback of a team and you know this guy's a beast because he's still a beast. Like I know he can still play.
AB
Yes,
for sure.
And you need to bring him into your home to have him play for your team.
A
right?
grown ass man.
A grown ass man. Would you do it?
No.
You already got Mike
You already
Evans.
knew who he was. That was a fuck up. He should
Yeah,
have never
but
done
I'm saying
that.
I don't think that's why the marriage started going down.
No, but
No,
that
no, no,
shows
no.
that how crazily
Brady doesn't give a
focused
fuck.
Brady is on football.
Yeah,
and
he doesn't
puts
care.
It over everything.
He did. He
puts
does.
it over
He
everything.
does.
Tito loves Brady.
He's a great quarterback. He's a great leader.
would
He
ne- I would
sounds
never
like
do
a
that to
terrible
Giselle.
husband. I would never do that to my wife.
I would never do that to Giselle.
What do we got, Tito?
I'm sorry.
You got 1 hour.
All right.
All right.
Sorry,
We can
sorry,
just-
Tito.
we can just edit that one
wrap
out.
it
Edit that out, Tito. Nobody's paying attention to Tito.
Talking-
He's in-
He's
So-
holding
in the
up
back.
the one, and
He's
we're
in the
like, we're
back.
number one. We're number one.
waving down airplanes.
We're talking about AB, and you know, I think he has some type of mental illness. So I want to move on to Kanye. Kanye's
What,
been
speaking of mental illness.
Yeah,
segue
Kanye's
to Kanye?
been
Okay.
on every social media platform, on everything, just wild for the last month, and he
I
was
don't know
quiet
what to
for a
think
while.
about it, yeah.
But he was
I don't know.
for whatever reason, and me and you had this conversation, and you were like, he's promoting something's going on, blah blah blah, whatever. He's wearing the white Lives Matter shirt, all these things, trying to get the clout. What's going on with Kanye? Like, what is this clout? Is he trying to, you know, drop something new? What's going on? Like, I mean, and everybody's assumption is
No one
there's
survives
no right
the
answer.
Kardashians. Seriously, no one. I mean, he's going through.
No, it's
Again,
not,
we
no,
talk-
not true. Reggie Bush, he's all right.
Yeah, but
He's all right.
Kanye was on
He's
the
still
fritz
normal.
already, and this kind of just. But yeah, that was his wife. Again, we talk
Yeah.
about like
They
real
have
life
kids
stuff,
together,
and he's
right.
going over this on she's Pete Davidson, and it's all out in the public. I mean, he probably wasn't mentally the most
Ready.
stable to begin with, but yeah, probably pushed him over the edge. You don't survive that.
He is. Go ahead.
So he's not a genius.
He is.
He is a genius.
He is a genius.
All
All
geniuses
We all
are
agree on
crazy.
that, right?
All
Yeah.
geniuses are crazy.
Elon Musk is a
That's
little.
for sure.
He's
Yeah.
a
If you
genius.
sit
He
down
knows.
and listen to an Elon Musk interview or podcast thing that he's done, you're gonna be like, "What in the fuck is this guy talking about?"
For
He
sure.
goes off in tangents.
Yeah.
That's just like,
Yo, if
but-
he drops, like, let me ask you a question. If he goes and turns around and drops a brand new Yeezy with Adidas, and all of a sudden it's like, is it not going to sell?
Oh, it's
like
gonna sell
crap?
It's
like
gonna
crazy.
sell.
Like that's what I'm
Yeezy-
saying. Like,
So you
Yeezys
think
are
that's
still
what it
selling.
is? Do you
I-
think
I
that's
don't
what this
think
is?
that's
I
what
don't
it
think
is.
No, I don't
that's
think
what
that's-
this
no,
is.
no, no.
Sell.
Yeah.
Adidas is trying to move on from him right now. Like they're actually discussing what the fuck to do with Yeezy.
You know what I'm wondering with him? Sorry to interrupt.
No,
sorry.
go ahead.
I wonder, right? And this is like maybe a little out there. I wonder, you know, because he is a smart dude, right? I wonder if he, after being in Hollywood and all the shit that he's seen and gone through and whatever the fuck, whatever, you know,
It's a weird place.
If he
Yeah.
if he has seen things and he knows things and he wants to be able to speak on these things, but now that he wants to speak on these things, or maybe if he started speaking on this shit and he was credible, people may listen.
They are bashing his credibility.
But he's not credible.
No, he's bashing his own
Again,
credibility.
again. No, it's fair, true.
But everyone has turned on him.
I
They
wonder.
have.
I wonder how frustrated. On some sense, it's just like I'm not saying this is facts for him, but if he has just become frustrated with sort of the bubble that he's in, it doesn't matter what he says or what he does. He's just weird fucking
Yeah, but
Kanye.
what could he have seen that frustrates him? Because
Hollywood's
to
a
me,
weird place.
I know,
they
but
say.
Kanye doesn't have. He speaks wherever the fuck he wants to say. So
That's
it's
what
like
I'm saying, and
he
he
hasn't
is
said it though
He
well,
has
He
said
has
some stuff.
said some
about
shit.
Hollywood.
Yes.
He said some shit. Yeah,
And
he
I
comes
haven't-
out and he says stuff, and then it's like, that's weird.
He
But
says
then
that it's cultish. He says that people
Well,
get
yeah, no,
blackballed.
but that we know though.
But
Not,
again-
no,
Yeah,
but we've
but
heard
then again,
for a long
everyone
time.
says he's just crazy.
If
Yeah.
he was coming out and then being specific and he was credible, you know, then it's like kind of, you know, that's a problem.
Why
right?
has
Because-
everyone turned on Kanye? There's a lot of weird people in Hollywood
Right.
that they don't turn on. Why has everyone turned on Kanye?
Kanye.
Well, listen, he's extremely inconsistent. For one,
On what?
on all his topics.
He used to be more
Okay.
consistent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know. He'll
Very-
support Trump
he's-
one
he's
day,
all over
another
the
day
place.
he's all about Black
And
Lives
then
Matter.
I
now
think
it's White
sometimes
Lives
he does
Matter,
do
and
shit
it's
for
like,
clout, or because he is releasing
absolutely.
stuff. So
Yeah.
because
Sure,
he's done
but
that throughout his career.
But I think it's this thing. There's no such thing as bad publicity. I think
all publicity is good. Yeah.
Yeah,
think he just
I
lives
think
like
he
that?
is starting to expose how that might be a little bit of bullshit.
Right.
And the reason why I'm saying that it is gonna be on a personal level because I've always believed in Kanye's work as far as music goes. His fashion stuff, I thought it was dope, but I shared something with him the other day. Even the whole gospel album thing. Yeah, he's cloud chasing with all that.
Absolutely.
Too, religion. I don't mess with that because I don't know enough about it. But I had to ask him the other day. He does this Sunday service thing. He got me wanting to go to this thing. I talked to him, and even he was like, "Yo, I would love to go to one of these things too." But then I see the clip of him on the news when he's showing the Gap stock going down and he's talking bad about Gap. And one of his things was saying that he won't argue with people broker than me. And
That's where he loses you.
that's where you lose me. Because it's like, first of all, I supported
That's
you
where
when
he
I
lost you. He's a
where
piece
he
of
draws
shit,
the
though.
line. How is he a piece of shit?
He's
though?
always
Listen,
been a piece of
I
shit.
understand on that side
explain.
of the camera, you'll do things to get a rise out of people and all that. So I can put a little bit of salt on a lot of that stuff. But this one resonated with me because, bro, you're worth $5 billion. Who else is worth that, right? But then you're saying that person is not good enough for you. Then you go run to church on Sunday.
Yeah.
And now one of those
Danny's
motherfuckers
hitting
are
hard right now.
billionaires.
Yeah.
Okay? And he drags him in to sell his product. To get me to buy his gospel album. But then we ain't
And
shit
then
to
he
him.
goes on TV and says people spend money on things they shouldn't. He did this recently. He said, and he was talking specifically, said African Americans should be buying land and this and that. How much does his stuff cost that he wants you to buy?
Yeah.
He's saying don't spend it on
Yeah.
material things.
Yeah.
And he's
And
selling.
but if you
There's
ask him,
a-
who do you
there's
want?
a little bit of
He's-
hypocrisy
a
there.
lot of
you know?
hypocrisy.
Yeah, that's true.
With that,
Now I hate him. I was
with that,
on his side.
with that specific thing, listen, that's where it brought it to me. Like
That's a
everything
personal
else,
insult.
Everything else is like you could see it's to sell this and that, but then it's like, bro, do you really feel that way?
Is that how you think about me?
I don't get it. Well, he's vulture, and the thing is,
He doesn't think
what
about you.
he's doing now is because he thinks he has the power to do that. The only power he gets is us buying his shit. So you're
People
telling
will
me,
always buy it.
But bro, that goes for
That-
every corporation, every
Yep.
celebrity,
Yep.
every that's
Yep.
it. So
That's
how's he
not
any
true.
There's
different?
there's
So-
corporations that do fucked up shit that you still
Yes,
buy
it
things
is.
from.
do
Nike,
we know it?
Yes,
They tell us?
absolutely,
Who? What?
absolutely, bro.
Nike,
Right.
the sweatshops.
So
and
what
All
is
that shit, bro.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yes.
Because because the CEO of Nike doesn't come on camera and say
And
it.
say
it's
it?
Like,
okay.
that actually does a little bit.
Why?
It keeps sanity in there. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
Think about the whole look.
I mean, no,
can't
or I
even
could
get
say
into
this,
that,
bro.
but-
Or I could say this. At least Kanye's honest with you. The
I
CEO,
know
He
that.
puts it.
he said it.
He's honest.
Yeah, he is.
He's honest.
At least
Like,
he's honest.
He's
So
putting
you're
it out
saying-
So
there.
if you watch his
Bro, so that's what you're
documentary,
saying. You're saying
and
you'd
you
rather
hear
have
how
that?
if you watch his documentary, if we're gonna talk about honest, how he was all about the hip hop community, the black community.
He
Now
was.
where they're just bullies to him.
He was.
But
now
then
they're
he's-
just
but
bullies
then
That's
he
what I'm
said
trying to
he
get to.
turned
Right?
his back. He
Listen,
said it. He said
listen.
it. I don't.
You
fuck
asked
with
me
that
why
anymore.
he's a piece of shit.
I did.
Kanye West comes from
I did.
Chicago. Kanye West came into this hip hop scene with Jay-Z brought him on, right? As a producer, as a writer, right? He literally made his career on everybody that was in that circle, right? Rihanna, all these people. He was back then, he was Kanye. He was that dude, right? That fame, that money
Turned
got
him
to
into
him
the-
really quick. And then he was Yeezus. Then he was, I'm the next coming of God or whatever the fuck he said. And that turned him into this piece of shit person. Now, Is he a genius? 1,000,000%. His music is a fucking amazing. Every time we hear all the
Hard
lights
to
and all
listen
these
to
songs,
now.
Runaway,
you have to
all of
play
it.
Hard to
it.
listen to now.
Bro, I
No,
love
no,
no.
no.
I don't have a problem
This
with his
is me.
music. No,
This
that's
is
you.
my
That's you.
fair,
That's
that's
you.
fair.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. I wear his shoes. I don't wear his clothes. I don't like his clothes, but his shoes are super comfortable. I like his shoes. To me, it's more of, if you're gonna have that drastic change to this, I don't give a fuck about people. I don't care about, if you don't make more money than me, or at least at my level, I'm not gonna talk to you. Then what does that do to his brand? What does it do to Adidas, to Yeezy, to all of that, to his music? What does it do us from a fan standpoint? For me, I can separate merchandise and product and people. I can do that, but not everybody can do that.
I mean,
So,
do you think that if he even really, again, in a calmer moment, because I feel like he lets his emotions get the best
He
of him for
does.
sure.
Does he say stuff he doesn't mean?
I think he does.
Yeah.
I think that he fucking just gets loose and says some dumb shit, and the cameras are on him once again, like the Jordan Poole thing.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had the best album.
Right. He just
was
fucks
a
up a lot,
douchebag.
right? And it's like the cameras are on him. There's a lot of people in the world in their private circles that say dumb shit and then, wish they didn't fucking say dumb shit. I do it sometimes, right? And so he just happens to do it with the camera on because
Well, and people are ready
fucking-
for him to say dumb
Oh,
stuff.
that
man.
too.
Everybody's
Yeah.
like,
And so he comes out and he says that, and it's just like, if you asked him a week later, hey, bro, did you really mean that? If he were to look you in the face and be like, oh, absolutely, I 100% believe that broke people are worthless in the world, and he would elaborate on that, then you're like, okay, fine. If he was like, no, I was fucking
He's been
pissed
saying
off.
that for a long time now, though.
I mean,
he's
but
been
he
shitting
was
on
that,
people.
though.
He
That's
was
why.
that.
That's why I
He's
say
been
he's a piece
shitting
of
on
shit
people,
because he
like-
was that.
Again,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
a- that's
I
a
don't know
shitty
if he's
thing to say.
shitting
It's
on
fucked up.
people.
It's a shitty thing
I
to
think
say.
what he's doing is he's tired of people. There's another flip side to it. He's tired of people having shit to say about him, talking shit to him, having fucked up.
So he's like, I'm
opinions
gonna talk about
him.
everybody.
And he's just like, yo, you know what? You're fucking broke and I'm not, so eat a dick. And that's his attitude,
Yeah.
right? Because he
wants to
he's tired of
internalize
it.
that, but
he's tired
his
of
mental
it.
health
Mental
issues
health
that he has
isn't
is
there.
just gonna
So
be
he
like,
actually
yo.
says it, and it's like,
And there's
bro,
nothing wrong with
you
mental
should
health
not
issues,
be
by the way.
fucking saying that, you know?
I'm just saying.
We'll edit that out,
I
Tito.
do think it's weird that everyone is turned on him.
I don't know why.
There's
No,
some-
no,
there's
It's
no.
a,
wait,
it's
wait,
a
wait.
matter
though.
of time.
No,
Yeah.
there's really shitty people in Hollywood that do
That are worse than
really
him.
Right.
fucked
Yeah.
up
True.
stuff.
Why
He's
turn
just
on
saying
him. People
things because he's
defend
not
him.
doing
That's
things.
Like
what
we
it
were
is, 'cause
saying
he's got a
earlier.
big mouth, so everyone
But like
turns
what?
on.
Like so.
He's not
give me
abusing
an
anybody.
But give
He's
me
not
somebody
doing drugs.
comparable to him. How
It
the
doesn't
fuck
have to
do
be.
you know?
Like,
Yeah.
Well, I'm
no.
saying in the camera.
What is comparable to him?
like
Like,
what he does, what his reach, what I mean.
It doesn't matter what his reach is.
What that,
None of that
that is.
matters.
That's
No.
what
No,
I'm saying. Is,
none of
but
that
give me
matters.
something bad that he's doing,
Yeah.
other than talking.
Other than pissing people off
Yeah.
as a human
Actually
being.
doing
what
bad
has he
stuff.
done?
Nothing.
that's it. I mean, I'm not there on a personal level, so all
But,
I can
but on
judge is
camera,
what
he's not
telling
doing
us.
anything bad.
So that's all.
He's
I'm
not hurting
As a matter
anybody.
of fact,
Right.
yeah,
Ime
as a
Udoka's
matter of
cheating on his
fact-
wife,
as
right?
a matter of
That's
fact-
something doing
As
something
a
wrong.
matter of fact, he was threatening Pete Davidson on Twitter all
Oh,
fucking
here we
day.
go.
while he's
Here we
on
go.
camera.
I want to
All
smack
right.
Pete Davidson.
Oh.
I want to
right.
fucking smack
But
the
what
shit
does
out
that
of
have
him.
to do with it? If you're asking
I'm
me,
just
is he
saying,
doing
that's not
anything
bad.
No,
He's
what
not
he said
hurting
was there
people.
are people in Hollywood
Who
that
do
are
bad
far
stuff.
fucking worse, and you're like, he talks shit about Pete Davidson on Twitter. That proves the point that he's not that bad.
Can
Look,
I
that is the
imagine
people that are
listen,
turning on him.
seriously, like
can
that's
I
the best you
imagine that
have.
there's worse things happening? Yes, but I'm saying that I'm seeing to me right to my face. I don't.
But you don't have to
If-
imagine. We know what Mike Tyson did. Mike Tyson, all of a sudden, is the coolest guy in the world. We know what Boosie did.
How do you know what
Boosie-
he did? I don't even know Boosie. but
Mike Tyson, you don't know what he did?
I heard what he did.
No,
Did it
we saw
happen?
he got fucking arrested and was in jail for years.
Well,
Did
again,
it
we
happen?
don't know exactly what happened. We don't know.
Did it
Why
happen?
would he be in jail? Why would he be in jail
Bro,
if it didn't happen?
people do get wrongly accused and
Oh,
convicted.
here we
Okay,
go.
but
I'm just
again,
saying it
all of a
happens.
sudden,
I can't believe
Boosie's
that.
talking
But-
about what a bad guy Kanye is after he gets out of jail, and everyone's like, "Oh, listen to Uncle Boosie. What a nice guy."
No. So
the guy
first
got
of all,
arraigned for
this
5
is out of
murders,
context.
running a
This
no,
is actually
it's not
not-
because it's being
not.
recorded.
This
It's
is
not
out
on
of
a
context because it was something that I shared on WhatsApp, not because it was who Boosie was. It was what Kanye said. And specifically of why I shared that was the school
The
shooting
Virgil
comment.
shit.
No,
Oh,
but-
okay.
But
The school shooting comment.
yeah,
That was the point
What
of
did he
that
say? I
I don't
didn't
post.
see
think
that part.
I don't think Kanye's shooting up a school.
What did he say?
At this time of the, and
I don't
you
think
might
Kanye
not
would.
understand this.
What did he
because
say?
You aren't a parent, but as a parent, I take that shit type real fucking serious.
That's fair, but Kanye hasn't done anything.
But this is nowadays where you can't just say that shit and be like, nah,
Bro,
he wasn't
nah,
serious.
Again. I get
Can
what
I hear what he said?
It was that. It was
said
that.
something about you guys been bullying me all my
That's
life.
an
Or whatever.
analogy.
I'm coming back to shoot up the school.
Right.
That's an
Bro,
analogy.
that was a
An analogy.
stupid thing
He's
to
talk-
fucking say.
he's-
That's an analogy.
No, come on, bro.
But it.
He's talking
You're
again.
right.
He
No,
made
you're-
an analogy.
you're
It's
right.
a
No,
metaphor.
actually-
He's not saying
Hey,
he's
it's just
gonna
a
do
metaphor.
that.
All right. No,
It's
here's
just
what
a
we
metaphor.
got. No,
Shooting
look.
up the schools is
Let's
a
say-
normal
let's
thing
say-
nowadays.
This
I
is-
get
this-
it.
No, but it doesn't
This
mean
is
he's-
society
it's
today.
Guys, let's be
That's what it
honest.
is.
It's
Let's be
excused.
honest. Kanye's definitely going to do it. Fair enough.
I can't call it.
No.
Okay.
Have you seen what he fucking
Okay,
wears?
fair enough.
Then
Bro?
you can't win that
what he
argument.
says, like,
He's
bro.
never done anything like that.
He's
like
never been violent in his life.
I didn't know you guys were related to Kanye,
Bro,
and
why
you know
would he go-
exactly his
Danny.
shit. But no,
Yo, let's
But
put
someone
this.
goes
Hold
to
on,
jail and you're saying maybe
guys.
he's
Let's
wrongly
put this in
accused.
context.
AB smacks women. He's hit people
Yo,
at
let's
clubs.
put
He's done.
this-
That's a whole
Guys,
nother
let's
story.
put this in context. When that's happened in life, it's usually a kid that has been picked on in the actual school, that has gone back to the school that he attends and then does something like that. Kanye was
Said
making a
he's
metaphor.
getting picked on.
Right. He doesn't go to school. There are no classmates. He's not going to go to a
So
real
none
school.
of that was real life.
He's not talking
Yeah.
about that. He's
Metaphor-
hold on. He's metaphorically talking about the people in his circle that are making fun of him.
And he's back
but
for
he doesn't go to
revenge.
school. He doesn't go to real school. He's a grown ass
Listen.
man. So that's not really gonna happen, bro.
Metaphors.
Not really. You
to
think he's gonna
Danny-
go to an elementary school?
Did you hear
like,
my point, or you jumped at me? My point is,
bro.
you don't say this type of shit in this type of
Yeah,
thing.
but
But
it's
again,
okay to say no.
worse.
Watch this. Watch this.
I'm watching.
Hip hop artists, it's okay for them to use these analogies or metaphors or whatever on a song. But if they
Murders.
do it on a comment, it's not okay. Get the fuck out of here. It's
First
the
of
same
all,
shit.
I don't agree. It's not
Bro,
okay
but
to
you'll
do that
listen
on the
to it
song.
on the song, but you
Name
won't listen to
who's
it on
the rapper I'm
I'm
listening
just
to that's talking about
analogies.
shooting up
But
the block?
Hollywood as a
Analogies
whole, Hollywood
is what
as
I'm
a whole,
saying.
my
You're
thing.
saying-
Bobby
you're saying-
Shmurda went to jail for murder. Everyone's so excited to have that guy
He-
back.
credibility.
I
Why?
don't even know these fucking
Like the
guys.
culture.
But Hollywood,
Like just-
Hollywood
yes,
is,
like
maybe
the
not
hip-hop
you.
culture, like-
Hollywood is.
And
the
again,
younger
It makes no
demographic.
sense. It makes no sense for me to be
does
like,
make sense.
I have a problem with the things he's saying. I don't get it.
no.
Why
You
can't
do.
I? But why
we're
am I
we're
crazy?
coming. No, we're
I'm-
coming at it.
No.
No.
I'm crazy because Kanye said that he's gonna shoot up a school. I'm the crazy one.
No, we're just
No.
We gotta
we're
look
giving
at
you.
that.
Now I know how Kanye went crazy.
We're putting it
giving
in
you-
context, bro,
yes.
because people say that shit all
so
the time.
when I said that again, what my point of it is like, bro.
Bro, people
Not
say
only
dumb
did you
shit.
step in shit and every other thing, but you're stepping in deeper shit. You're bringing in parents who have lost
It's
their
not
kids
that
in
deep.
school.
You're going too deep.
Yeah,
You're
I don't
going
think
too
he's
deep.
bringing
It's
in
not that
parents,
deep.
but okay, maybe in that sense, could he be saying something that then could be
Offensive. He said he's done
offending-
that for 20 years.
right? And so yes, he's being offensive in what he's saying. I agree.
The White Lives Matter shirt. It's offensive
It's
to people.
offensive to
It's not
people.
offensive to others.
Right.
Bro, it is what
That's
it is.
just
He's
what he
not
does.
killing people. He's not
But
smacking
that's the
people. All
thing.
he's
So
doing
is
is
that
just being
what we're
Kanye.
saying?
Guy's never
And
gone
he's an
to
idiot.
jail
this
or
is
He's
what
a
I
piece of
think
shit.
the problem is nowadays in general. So when someone is offensive, that means they're bad. And that's what I don't get. Yes, he's an offensive dick a lot of the times. Agreed.
It depends.
But let
I
him
think, in the
do what the
context
fuck
in
he
that.
does.
All of a sudden, he's banned
if
off
you're
all social
picking
media.
a
Right, you're
side,
banned now again.
You're gonna get pushback. If you
but
pick a side, he picked a side by saying white light. Listen
Again, so
Li-
you pick the
listen.
He
side.
is clout chasing. That's
He's
what he
doing
does.
That. You gotta expect that.
So now he
the
should be
people
banned.
On the other side,
He should be banned because of that.
who's saying you're being so extra?
No,
Well,
he
that's
got
what
banned.
happened to
He got
him.
banned.
That's what happened
Look,
to him.
This is simple. I don't support Kanye in that way that I would go buy the Yeezys anymore I'm not saying Kanye
Yeah,
needs to
but-
go away. I'm not saying
But,
There's
but
more
this
to
all
this.
started where I just said it's surprising that everyone in Hollywood has turned on Kanye,
And we're like,
I
why?
think it is
Those
surprising
people that
because
have
there's
done
a lot
other
of
shit
crazy
that- yeah.
people
Yeah.
that they still support. They look past things and they're not willing to do that.
All
for
right, we're
Kanye.
gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave
I
Kanye
got the
there.
last word.
Kanye's got some shit going on, and it's an interesting topic. We might bring this topic back, but
we didn't even get started.
I know we
yeah,
did.
this is one. This is one that we can go on for a while.
We might bring this one back because there's another question I have in there with Adidas and Yeezy and shit. So we'll bring this one back. But
I'm sure he'll do something over the next couple of days to fucking
We'll
spark
talk
some
about it
new
next
activity.
Monday again.
Yeah.
Mr. Producer,
Take
do you
us
have a
home,
question for
Tito.
us? Let's
Take us
go.
home.
I'm gonna make it real fruity here and make
Fruity.
a real quick change.
Fruity,
'cause,
make it slippery.
Yeah,
Right.
it's gonna be from very serious topics to I just want to know.
Yeah.
Top 3 candy bars. Go.
Danny, go
All right.
first, and don't say Kanye.
Take 5 Snickers.
Take
and-
5.
Take 5 Snickers and
I never even heard of Tech
I
Five.
don't know, Kit Kat.
Okay,
Okay.
Has to be a candy bar or candy?
candy
You
bar.
did say bar,
Yeah.
right?
Candy bar.
Candy bar.
All right,
I
candy
want to
bar.
know how your chocolate. how you
Oh
like
man,
your
I probably would
chocolate.
say if it was candy bar. I mean, Kit Kat is technically not a bar, but Danny used it. I'm gonna
It
go
is.
with that too. Butterfinger and
Got to make my own sound
and whatchamacallit.
effects. Okay, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
I am so surprised.
No,
so
no, no,
far
no.
about
I
all
like
that.
it.
Yeah.
They're you know,
They're good.
different.
Frozen Snicker bar.
Oh,
Okay.
Number 1.
so good.
Kit Kat number 2.
He
We're
doesn't
talking about
value
eating them,
his
John.
teeth apparently.
Yeah, no. Frozen Snicker bar, Kit Kat. Really, the list ends there. Butterfinger, if you have to have a third.
Huh.
Yeah.
Mine number 1 go-to candy bar is a Payday.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
A frozen,
Payday.
a frozen Snickers on the
Keep
seat.
doubling
Frozen
down.
peanuts,
Keep
no.
doubling down.
Payday. Snickers. Babe Ruth. Those are my top 3.
Baby Ruth, sir. Baby.
Babe Ruth.
Baby
It
Ruth.
doesn't have a Y at the end.
It does. It's
It
Baby
does.
Ruth, yes.
Okay.
No,
fucking
he had it
Babe
right the
Ruth.
first time. Babe Ruth.
It is Babe Ruth. It doesn't have a
Is
Y
it?
at the end.
No,
it's
Yeah.
Baby Ruth.
No, it's Baby
It's
Ruth.
a Babe Ruth.
It's Babe Ruth. Come
It's
on,
an
guys.
old man's candy bar. So,
Yeah.
It's great. And that one frozen is really good as well.
Thank you.
bro, Take 5 is legit, bro.
Do you have something?
I mean, because here's the thing. I brought up the question because, like,
Oh, I thought he brought
so-
candy bars.
no, no, no.
Yeah, throw them over here.
I brought up the question because I thought it was gonna be like they asked me in my top 3. I was like,
I
shit,
feel like
gotta,
we mentioned all of them.
I gotta
What
go
are the-
top 5 because top 3 is too hard.
No.
And
Oh,
you guys are just
no.
fucking.
I don't eat
This is
candy that
clear
much.
cut.
Take
Yeah.
5 and fucking Payday. What the fuck?
A
Anyways,
Payday.
so my top 5 would be Kinder Bueno. There you go. I know it's y'all try it.
We
Y'all
don't
try.
know.
it. You'll see
You're gonna
what's
have to
good.
bring some
I
of
don't
that so we
think
can try
that's
it.
a real.
Kinder.
that's-
Is that like Kinder eggs?
Yeah, but it's
But
the
it's a
Bueno.
bar.
It's like it's like
I've
2
seen those.
bars.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Try that.
Okay.
It'll change
All
your
right.
life.
All right. It'll
All right.
change,
Change
your
your
life.
life. Wow.
Bring us some.
And then and then mine would be Kit Kat and Snickers. But I really thought that like Kit Kat and Snickers it would be like
A battle.
it would be like an average. Like everyone would be sort of like in the same range. But
I'm not a
this guy
fan
says
of Kit
take-
Kats. I never
Oh.
eat Kit Kats.
5.
Kit Kats
Give
are
me a
great.
break.
I don't eat
Give me
Kit
a
Kats.
fucking
I don't
break.
think I've
I don't
ever
know.
had a
Kit
Take 5.
Kat.
I mean, you know why I don't eat Kit Kats? Because they're not fulfilling. They're like it's 4 little pieces. And,
Well, you
Bro,
don't need
So
it.
get the
Take
king
5?
size one.
Bro, Take 5 is
just chocolate and
basically
graham
like
cracker.
a Reese's, the peanut butter and chocolate with a pretzel in it and
Isn't that
caramel.
fast
bro,
break?
Fucking that. No.
Anything
Take
that
5.
has chocolate and pretzel in
Take
it
5.
is for me.
What is wrong with you?
Side note: Dippin' Dots should be the #1 ice cream in the world,
You
and
should
I
g- you
don't
should take
know
off.
why Dippin' Dots has not exploded.
should
That's
take off
whack.
from-
Fun
Not a
fact.
fan.
Yeah,
not a
Dippin'
fan of Dippin'
Dippin'
Dots.
Dots
are
tastes
the
like
best
chem-
ice
no,
cream
no,
in
that's-
the
I'm with
world.
Danny. I'm
That's
not a fan.
That's whack.
That's chemical
You're whack.
horseshit.
That's
It's gross, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
it
saying.
doesn't taste the same as ice cream.
No.
It does. It's better.
It's horrible.
I would have lost
terrible.
all my money because I would have invested every
Look.
cent in Dippin' Dots.
Over under. Top paid mascot. 60,000.
We know this.
Over.
Under.
Over.
Under.
Over.
Over.
Under.
Over.
You know what it is?
It's like 650, right?
$625,000.
3 times
For a
more.
mascot?
3
For a
times
mascot.
more than the
Nuggets.
highest paid WNBA
Nuggets.
player.
Wow, we got to leave that for the next one. 3 times more than the highest paid WNBA player.
$625,000 a year to
Well,
jump around. And
I want to close out with an update real quick.
Please.
In
Gi-
slippery news,
Giants are 4-1.
Danny's favorite grandmaster chess player, Hans Niemann,
In slippery
was
news.
seen having his rear end inspected as he arrived at the competition in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, they do like a
An
like
official-
an anal scan.
An official,
Yeah.
an official at the event repeatedly waved a metal detector in his ass over
But did he
19-year-old's
stick it
butt
in?
following wild claims that the prodigy recently cheated with a wireless anal bead. So I just want to let you know that they are checking him at the door.
That guy should
to make
file
sure
a
that-
defamation suit.
And you know this is spreading. I don't know if you
him
guys
up
know.
with that.
He
But-
should file,
especially
he
if he-
beat the number one in the world, and the
Yeah.
guy was like, "I'm so good. How could he beat me?" He was
Anal
cheating.
beads.
He has anal beads.
He beat the brakes off you. I don't know if that happens in chess, but
But everybody's starting to doubt everybody now because there was some chick that I saw. She won a jackpot. It was like 270 grand. She went all in with Jack's High.
poker. Yeah, I saw that.
With Jack's High. And the dude, I forgot his name. He's their fucking poker king or whatever. And the whole time he's like doing it in his head, he's like, yo, this shit don't make no sense. But she went all in, Jack High, won the jackpot. He doesn't trust that it was happening. But here's the crazy thing.
He said
gave
she had
him-
anal beads.
She
She
gave it back.
him his money back.
The most guilty thing in the
She
world to
gave
do.
only him his money back.
Keep him
So
quiet.
did he crack the
What
code?
the?
Unless that
Did
was
he
like,
crack the code?
That's my
Had to.
was that like
Had
an
to.
insult? Like take your money.
Nah,
back? I don't
fuck
even
that.
know.
Or it
Nah,
was
she got scared.
guilty. Like, hey,
Yeah.
here, thanks for your help. Well,
Like,
thanks for.
She saw he was doing the math, you know?
All right, so we'll leave it there. Crazy cheating scandals. Balls out. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell us, what you think and stuff like that. And appreciate you guys. I'll see you next week.
Yep.
See you next week.